Hey everybody, welcome back finally to Forget We Said That. My name is Relytan.
I'm Alyssa Riot.
My name's Legion Lion.
And we've been gone for a little while, and I think I'll go ahead and let Legion tell the story, but take it away.
All right. So the reason why we've been gone, and not to say that any of us couldn't do it, but I am the main producer for this podcast, so I am the editor, the chief editor of this thing, and so the whole operation just kind of tanked, and it tanked for a particular reason. I'm gonna admit I was wrong on something on this podcast. When we were fixing this computer, me and my friend, who's kind of a little bit more knowledgeable about computers and things like that, he kind of like noted in how like certain things kind of shut off and broke, and he's like, did you overclock this? I'm like, yes, I did. I overclocked my GPU, even though I knew it was a risk and that thing's like worth like $800. So don't overclock your shit, guys. I thought I was hot garbage. I thought it was hot garbage that I couldn't like ramp up my computer even more, even though there's a little memory in there. But I fucking overclocked the shit out of it, and it broke everything.
Oh no! Man. The thing is, I remember asking you if you overclocked, and you said yeah, and I'm like, oh, I should get rid of that. Oh, dullet bodged.
So yeah, don't do that. I was being an idiot, but honestly, the time away was kind of good.
Okay.
I feel like towards the end of the last time we did the podcast, I was kind of like burning out a little bit. Not because of like the podcast in general, but like just other stuff in my life just kind of like broke me down, and I was just like so like done with everything. So disappearing for like a while, disappearing for a while like helped.
I'm not judging. That is it's useful to do that. I think it's a good habit to get into, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, oh shit, like being chronically on Twitter when I shouldn't be, and staying up. I still stay up late, let's be honest.
True, me too.
But like kind of like supplementing like things I should be doing by just playing video games. Like recently I've been getting it back into working out, and it's been really good. I finally like kind of nailed down like a diet that works for me that's not like fucking boring as like boiled chicken and broccoli. Something that's like actually fun to eat, and like being consistent, like actually lifting weights and like getting better form. Holy shit. Like, yeah, lift with your legs and not your back, because I think I was like slowly fucking up my lower back.
Glad you realized this.
And how I was doing my shit.
Yeah.
So finding that balance, like finding like a cardio that I didn't like fucking hate too, because I fucking hate cardio. That's the worst.
Clearly.
Relatable.
But yeah, the decompression was good. What else did I do? Spending time with family, actually, like going to like I posted this to everybody here, but like going to like my cousin's baseball games, and like going to performances, and like just meeting my saying hi to my grandparents every now and then, and actually like saying something on the family group chat instead of just happy birthday so and so, and like not saying anything for the next month. Basically.
Family matters. Family matters.
Yeah.
A minor.
A minor.
But yeah, that's been me. Like career change my job.
Yeah, what is that?
Did you?
Yeah. I'm out of the insurance game for a little bit, at least like fully. I'm part-time. I'm part-time there. I still want to help my clients because I love those guys so much.
Any word on the new gig?
Yeah, what is it?
back in working at the kitchen when I'm best at.
Back in the kitchen.
Well, wait,
I'm like I'm part-time insurance.
I think that's
Where at?
That's a good thing.
Where at?
Oh, I'd rather not dox it.
Yeah,
I'd rather not dox it.
Hawaii 90210 or whatever the fuck they call it.
I know. I forget we're starting. I'm like, where at?
Yeah.
Exact address?
There's only like two of those restaurants on Hawaii, and I'd rather not give that away.
It's not CPK.
Yeah, not CPK, that's for sure. Not CPK. Holy fuck. I was making so much money, but fuck working like 16-hour shifts, like 5 days a week. Holy shit.
No, I get you.
That was crazy.
The
But I'm
job-
happy.
for sure.
New job like allows me to be a little bit more flexible, a little bit more time off, while still keeping like full time. Like
Yeah.
and like no one asked me to like stay.
If you're
It's
kind of
awesome.
doing both, I feel like that's actually a pretty cool combo, honestly. Like, I mean, I don't know exactly how it's going for you, but I could see that. Like, that seems like a pretty good balance of different things there. Like, you definitely have a, a good I don't know, a good combo with your
Mm.
professional like you could always get like another like restaurant job, but also you could also jump into some other kind of like maybe salesman insurance stuff for sure.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's been going on with me. What about you guys?
Alyssa?
What have I been doing? School.
Yeah, it's cool.
Do you guys want the name and address?
Yeah, I mean
Exactly.
Sorry.
And your teachers' names and
your
their contact
schedule.
info and their email.
My
Yeah,
schedule.
yeah.
Yeah, I'll just
What's-
map it out. Yeah, just school, really. I took on 5 classes this semester like a dummy, but I just wanted to get, yeah, that too. I just wanted to get it done quicker because in the fall I'll have my internship, so I want to just have like as less class time as I can possibly do and just
Right.
focus on that because I don't know what those hours look like, but it's looking like it's going to be like a full, like I think it's 2 days and then each of those days is like 8 hours, so it'll be like a full day.
Mhm.
So, and I guess all semester. So let's see, I've been getting through my classes. I'm actually in finals week right now. I'm almost done. I need to write a couple and finish up a group project. Then I'll be done with that. But other than that, like I've just been. Oh, I was telling the fellas earlier that I've been cleaning out my garage in my house and getting rid of
Yay.
a lot of shit. Yes, Legion's been to my
Garage.
house. He knows how I live. So it's just cluttered. I have a lot of clothes that I don't wear, and so I'm just kind of getting rid of that, and just I'm trying to make space in my life and give myself more like peace of mind. And I am trying to go back to the gym. I've gone a few times, but everybody knows like I'll go to the gym for like a couple of weeks and then I fall off. But this time, I'm sticking to it.
I think you
Nice.
I think you've got a glow about you right about now. I feel like it.
Thank you. What about you, Aqua?
Oh no. I've made modest improvements to some things. This is weird. I actually have to like gush about this one this keyboard stand that I bought that has like it's like I don't know. You can't even see it and like it's hard to say, but like it's like a tilting like table that I could put my keyboard on, and I also have like a flat table with my mouse. You know what I mean? If I could lift it up. Nope, that's not gonna work. Oh god,
dark.
no! It's hard to lift up. But here's the thing: it's really nice, and I think I'm going to be playing with my keyboard more often. Instead of my
Nice, we got
controller.
koozie.
Hey yo, pro gamer MLG. No, that was fun. Oh, there's some stuff that I'm probably in future podcasts gonna talk about. One of them. I've been getting into like there's certain like internet subcultures, and one that I've been getting into is like Lost Wave, which is like songs that nobody knows where they came from, and just trying to find them. And one actually just happened. What was it? The end of April. There was a big found one that was being. It was called Everyone Knows That, and I don't know. You might have heard about it. It was like on all over TikTok and it's on Reddit. If you didn't though, it was something because I was,
Okay.
yeah. There's some cool stuff. I could ramble about it forever. There's a new one called Just a Game, and it's a song. I can link it also, and maybe we can
Okay.
put it in the description. Maybe someone will recognize it. All of our millions of listeners might actually have it. And that one's a real banger. And I'm just kind of like deep into some of the discords. Like it's honestly a little bit like degenerate, not really, but a little bit. Like just the way some people will dive into some of these searches, and it's a really cool subculture in my opinion. And I've been kind of like getting into that kind of thing, but that's not very serious. But it's pretty fun, and it's something I could ramble about at some point. So it's a teaser, everybody.
Oh my.
I can do a whole segment.
Whole podcast about
Yeah,
it.
exactly, dude. And people would love it. Honestly, I would listen to a whole podcast full of Lost Wave, like investigations. Honestly, let's do a pivot. We're doing a pivot. It's called. We forgot. We heard that,
Yeah.
and that now we're
Heard
now we're finding the song again.
Honestly, that's like a good segment.
Yeah,
Should
no,
write
it really
that
is.
down,
Lost
actually.
Wave, guys. Like, yeah, I can link
Okay.
the subreddits and such things. There's a whole Lost Wave subreddit. It's just called that, Lost Wave. And then the one that got found, there is a subreddit called Everyone Knows That, and that's a subreddit, so you can go there. And then the new one
Okay.
that we're looking for is called Now I Know It's Just a Game. I know it's just, or Now I Know It's Just a Game. I'm sorry. And that one's a banger. Anyway. That's something I've been getting into. I've been actually on my own little bit of a job search too, but I'm not gonna reveal too much about it. But
Yeah, don't dox yourself. Man.
yeah, exactly.
Never
Why not?
dox.
But yeah, we all need a 9 to 5. So
Alyssa giving out social security
there's
of her parents.
yeah, exactly.
I'm talking like there aren't cameras on right
Yeah,
now.
I know,
Like,
right,
what
yeah.
do you mean? Where do you work? Why won't you tell me?
I know exactly. No, I'm not. I mean, I'm nowhere. Actually, I'm looking for work from home stuff. So you know what I mean.
Me
so
too.
yeah,
Mhm.
exactly. And
I
honestly,
need some
like
cash.
I know that. Yeah, exactly. I know that there's like
Mhm.
I know it's like there's in some ways it seems like some places are being like, go back to the office. We're only going to hire you if you go to the office. But then there's like this other subsection of like employers that are like, yeah, we'll just do a work from home. You know what I mean? Like,
We don't need you to come.
yeah, it's like, just do your job. And it's just like, man, I feel like that's the future also. So like, I'm going to get right, sucked into all that, that environment instead of the office, the people. You know, the office humpers.
The Office.
Yeah,
It's the
the
show.
office.
It's
The
the
show.
show.
Instead of
Just panda his face.
and it's yeah a Jim face or a Steve Carell face. What's his name? What's the office? Mike. What's his name? Michael.
Probably sure I did not know.
Wait.
Yeah, Michael Scott.
Michael
Oh
Scott.
yeah, Michael Scott.
No, and that's something. And this is a complete tangent. I love it. But when I was in college, I was going to community college. I had a music teacher. I don't know why I was taking music class, but it was actually kind of fun. And she was like an opera singer. Anyway, she actually sang one time, like in class. She sang an opera. It was actually kind of lit.
Oh, nice.
And then, but she was funny. And she was kind of a funny girl. And then she started dating this guy like in middle of our class. And I'm not like actually, but like it's like she got on like a Tinder date at some point in our. You know, but all of us were basically adults anyway. Anyway, the guy she was dating was called Michael Scott. It was the funniest shit.
Oh, crazy. I think Hattie just fell in the shower.
Oh no!
Oh,
Did,
shit.
did you hear that, Legion?
Yeah, boom, boom.
Oh.
Just stacked it up. In
I
the
thought
other
it was
room.
thunder.
Yeah, and then I hear the water running.
Storming.
So. Those kids fall
by
in the
the-
shower all the time.
No, that's okay. I was
That
gonna say,
like
do you
my
want to go
biggest
check on
fear.
her?
She's alright.
And she,
Her dad's out there.
Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, and
The
that
life alert goes off.
yeah, like
Oh, Jesus.
I need life. I can't remember how it goes. I fell down and I need life.
Okay. I can't get up.
I can't get
Yeah.
up. I've fallen. I can't.
I've
get
fallen and I can't get up.
up. And that randomly it reminded me of like, have you? I mean, I don't think Legion is gonna be able to relate, but maybe Alyssa, have you seen the Northern Lights?
I've seen pictures,
Oh,
but that's where I am in California.
that's what I-
wouldn't be able to see them.
That's what I was gonna say. I guess I'm the most north of all of us. Hello.
Yeah,
Some people on Facebook posted some pictures. I tried to look, and apparently I could probably maybe look right now, but whatever.
I'm so
um,
jealous.
I
My friend's in Montana and got a really.
it's
good
very
picture.
faint. It's very
Oh,
faint.
damn.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, I don't think Legion's ever gonna see the Northern Lights.
What? Yeah, I've never. Every time they're like, "Oh my God, the eclipse is happening," and like people are excited in Hawaii, I'm like, "Why? You know it's gonna be cloudy and they're not gonna
That's
see
what I'm
shit."
saying. That's what's
Nothing
happening in
in
Illinois. It was
California.
raining last night in Illinois,
Yeah.
and it's like, okay, cool. And then like it was like maybe it could clear up later. It's like okay, but nowadays I don't even know. I feel like it's still overcast.
Yeah, when the eclipse was going on, like
No, the eclipse was fun.
opened
I
the
watched
curtain.
that. You only saw a little
And-
bit.
It was just like a little. It was like a weird filter outside, but it didn't get dark. But then my cousins in Texas, it went completely dark, and they
See, that's
filmed
the
it.
shit. That's why she's moving to Texas, guys. So the
I want to
eclipse.
be in the Paso Totality.
Yeah,
You know what? I'm thinking maybe I
She's
shouldn't.
gonna do a seance around that time. She's just timing
Yeah,
it.
dude. Yeah.
Maybe I shouldn't say it, but I bet Robobike probably had a good view of the eclipse.
Oh,
shit.
yeah. You know who probably did? Barry. Barry's in Canada. I wonder if he got a
Oh
good one.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I had
Shout
an
out to
okay
Milton
view.
as well.
I had like a 75%, or wait, no, it was 90, like 2% for me.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah,
Anything
it wasn't
above
bad.
70 is good actually.
Yeah.
I think. Like it's fun. At least it's like you can brag about it.
Yeah, did you get
There
any
Anything
in
less than
Hawaii?
that, you're like, well,
Nope, not
there
a
were
single.
people-
Yeah, wait,
Nope.
that really puts
maybe
in,
like a tiny centimeter
yeah,
of
that really
like
puts into perspective. Like I got like 90%.
Oh, yeah?
Legion got like no percent, and like Alyssa got like what, like 10%.
Yeah, a little bit. There were people in California that were eclipse deniers
Well,
because we didn't see it.
mhm. that
Legion,
But why though?
we're recording
Why?
right now, so I can't say.
What's the Oh yeah, don't say
Who?
names, of course. But like,
But-
why?
There were people, lots
Okay,
of
well,
people,
I can imagine.
Tell me the reasoning behind it.
because they didn't see it. And
Cletus.
so they
Okay,
think
okay, but what's
that
bad about it that you need to deny it?
the government
The
is
gov-
trying to make
It was
us think
Cletus
that
and
there was an
Mary
eclipse.
Beth.
Yeah, and because we didn't see it, it was a distraction from something else. And the people that are making videos about it in other states are lying. I'm like, why?
Mhm. I'm still lying right now. I actually saw nothing, but it was 90%
Yeah.
in my, something I looked at was it looked like a crescent sun, but no,
Yeah.
I'm lying though.
Or that we're in a different matrix.
Well,
than
we're
them
definitely,
or something like that.
it was definitely like a man-made object that covered the sun.
It was a big dinner plate.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
I was just like, oh my god, like.
These
I think
people
you already
exist.
know.
Yeah, these
Yeah,
people
that's
exist
what I'm talking
everywhere.
about, but
yeah, I mean,
it's just
I have theories, but we'll talk about it.
yeah.
it's definitely LMAOs.
Damn
It was Brandon. It was Brandon.
It
who
was
said
Brandon. It was
Brandon.
himself. Yeah, honestly, he is. He's thick enough.
He's barges in right now.
Not true, didn't see it. God, dude. Like I didn't. Yeah, it was just like a weird filter. My dogs were asleep. Like there was no change. I was like, whatever. I'm gonna go back to taking a
Yeah,
nap.
dude.
Right.
It's not fun unless you can like, boom, it's it's happening.
Yeah. So you see it with your own eyes. Just stare at it. It's not real
Yeah.
yet.
I
Yo,
wish
the optometrist is fucking making bank right now.
Yeah, I mean that's
Yeah.
that's just it. It even-
that's there we go.
it's basically
If that person said it's because the doctors are trying to like connive to make you blind, then fine. I'll take the argument. I'll take that argument.
it's definitely it does make it's like a bigger it's a more intense laser, and like the
It is.
It's
it's an
big
intense
optics.
light that like can blind you. And like I know we had glasses that we got back in like 2021 or something shit, or like 2019. No, it was like 2018 or something. There's some other eclipse. I remember, yeah, it was like 2018. And then and we used the same one, even though it said like don't use after a year. And it's like, okay, yeah, sunglasses go bad,
Oh my god. Oh,
Hey, as long as
speaking
you're not just squinting out there, you're fine.
right?
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
like-
Some people will do that.
Speaking of
Safety.
jobs,
Okay.
and being outside,
Mhm.
I forgot to tell you guys. I was applying for like, just like, part-time jobs or whatever for over the summer because I just need some cash or whatever. And they had a thing up for a park attendant here.
Hell yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. I applied and it's for like a couple different places, but like I was looking at the job description and basically it was like you stay in a booth, greet people, change light bulb if necessary.
Hell yeah. That's definitely one of the
Wow.
jobs I want.
I know, right? So
Yeah, that's pretty
easy.
good.
I know.
No, I'd
I
love
was
to
just
be-
Is it like
oh.
in town? Is it in town?
It is, and we have a lot of parks
Ooh, you gotta say
here.
some crazy shit.
I know, and they have evening shifts. Like,
Oh
Hell
yeah,
yeah.
you
with,
definitely
like,
see
on
some
my
crazy
That
way.
sounds
shit.
awesome.
Yeah.
Do you have to clean? Do you have to clean up anything? Is cleaning?
That's what
part
it
of
said. Like,
Ooh, so if someone throws up in the parking lot,
I'm
as
not
you?
doing
Oh
that.
jeez,
Oh,
just
okay.
hose it down. We're chill.
Yeah,
Get the hose.
it said something like when people like reserve it for birthday parties, to make sure the area is clean. So like, I'll
Oh,
take a
okay.
It's
leaf
like, dude,
blower. To
yeah.
it.
I mean, at the worst case, there's like actual shit, and I don't know, just like find a way to like scoop it out. I don't know.
Basically, it's me going and like shooing homeless people away.
Yeah,
and
well,
like,
okay,
"Come
yeah.
on,
To
you
be
guys."
to be fair, in
Yeah,
California,
there's a lot of that. There's a lot
like
of that.
I live right next to a forest preserve, and honestly, I feel like I don't know if they're looking for. I could just like waltz over there,
Park ranger.
walk around. Yeah, I'd be a park
Park
ranger.
ranger.
Like I think my cousin's like basically a park ranger. And
so
like yeah,
cool.
I could do that. I don't know, and it's just literally like a simple like 15-minute walk from my house, and I would totally. I don't know. I should apply for that too. Just be like
You
I'm just gonna
should.
walk
Dude.
around. Dude, I used to walk like it's a river. Anyway, you just walk up and down, and it's just like it is a really nice like it's not very like extensive, but like it's a nice walking like riverside walk of a forest preserve.
That's cool. I think that would be a good job. I think even Legion would be good at that job. Like a park ranger? Hell yeah.
Oh yeah,
Dude,
I would love
I've
that.
seen some job postings about people about wanting some Hawaiian what is it? Like just I don't know, like I don't know, a park ranger? It might be or like other I think there's some jobs for the natural resources in Hawaii. I feel like it's becoming cool to want to preserve some of those natural island spring water. I don't know. some volcanic preserve the volcanoes. That's what I'm saying.
Preserve the volcano.
I want to go to Hawaii so bad. I watched Moana the other day, and I was like, I
Accurate.
need to go.
I know
need to get to the
exactly
island.
where Legion lives now.
Yeah.
I know where
I
I
wanna
know
go
where
there.
his new job is.
I freaking love that movie. I freaking love Moana. It's so cute. Have
Oh,
you guys
speaking of
seen it?
movies. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Lilo and Stitch will always be like my number one, but
I love
yeah,
that
I like
movie.
Moana too.
That's true.
Yeah.
What about
Moana's good.
the Brady Bunch episode where they went to Hawaii?
Yes. Oh my God. Have you ever seen Elvis's Blue Hawaii?
Oh shit, no.
No, I've never actually seen it actually.
What?
Wow.
Oh my
I
God, I
know.
love that movie. Yeah.
That's the first watch party we're gonna do, the new the movie review.
We're doing it.
Forget that
review.
movie review.
Yeah. It's a good movie. You should watch
Forget
it.
we
You live
watched
in
that.
Forget
freaking
we watched
Hawaii.
that.
Yeah, forget we watched that. What movies?
I've never watched what's it called, Hawaii Five-0.
Oh,
ever.
Neither have I. I don't know what that is.
neither have I, honestly. Perfect watch party. Have to watch
Hawaii
all
Five-0
400
watch
episodes.
party.
Shit. What are some good movies that are coming out? I haven't even seen anything.
God, I meant to watch Dune too, but I never did.
Who can watch that in fucking IMAX? Holy
I
shit!
know,
It was-
well,
I had the best fucking
I'm so
time
jealous.
ever.
I mean,
It was
I'm
like
happy for
it
you.
was like $60 though, but I had a fun
It's the
time.
price of
Is
a
that
video.
with Zendaya and all that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
Oh,
like
okay.
prime time, and yeah, like I said, it was like ultra IMAX. I had the fucking best.
That
time
sounds
of my
awesome.
life.
He's in his chair like, yeah.
I need to.
You know the memes about Dune and stuff like that,
Mhm.
Alyssa?
Mhm.
Like Lisa Al Gaib and stuff like that.
I've seen a few.
I've said that to myself like
Muad'Dib,
ever since that
Muad'Dib.
movie. Lisa
Oh,
Al
wow.
Gaib.
You know what I want to see? I want to see that new Mad Max movie, Fury.
Yeah, Furiosa.
I mean,
I
yeah.
haven't seen the original Mad Max.
No,
watch it.
wait. Oh, the
Holy
original.
shit.
Have you seen?
No.
Have
Wait,
you
wait.
seen
Original or
the first
20
one?
The
2020?
any of them actually.
Actually,
None of them.
Oh.
well, oh, really? Because yeah, the prequel or whatever, the whatever this is a sequel to, that first one from like 2014 or something, 2015 is amazing.
Yeah.
I love that one.
So should I watch both then? The
Oh.
old one and
The old
I
one,
say-
the old one is garbage. Basically.
I say watch what for the old one, for the 80s one.
Uh-huh.
Watch Mad Max and then watch Thunderdome and then skip all the way to the current ones.
Yeah.
They're
Oh
good.
yeah, yeah. I mean,
Oh.
right. I've only really watched the current first one, and it's
Okay.
amazing. I love it.
It's so fucking good. There's a black and white cut of the movie. It's fucking good. Holy
Is
shit.
it really?
Is there?
I'm
Oh my
missing
God.
out.
Yeah.
Watch
How many
that.
fucking movies are there? That's crazy.
Oh, Watchers. I know we talked about it a little bit on my stream, but Watchers, I'm interested.
Oh, yes, that's we talked
And
about
Anna
that
Jo
with
Taylor, yeah.
yeah,
Anna Joy
yeah,
Taylor, I
and
love her.
Dakota Fanning, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, that's gonna be creepy. Yeah.
Wait, I forgot. What was this one's just like pro- executive produced by M Night, right? It's not like actually produced by him, right?
I
I'm not
forget.
sure.
Because I had like two projects going on. Like the other movie, I thought it was interesting too if he nails it. But like I heard, like I thought I saw his name like in like the actual trailer part. So now I wonder if it's actually gonna be good or not.
I have to go back and check. I'm not sure. I mean, he's gotten a couple. He's gotten a couple good ones, you know.
Love Signs,
Mhm.
Love Signs, Love Village,
Mhm.
Love Sixth Sense.
Mhm.
Fucking hate Avatar: The Last Airbender.
I mean,
Happening
you
is
would.
like straight bullshit.
Didn't he do Life of Pi?
No.
No, that wasn't it. I don't
No?
think so.
I don't
Oh
know.
no, fuck no, now I need to know. I'll
No.
search it up real quick. But like he does really well when it's
He's
like
involved in
horror
some different
mystery.
Oh, didn't he do Secret Window with Johnny Depp?
Oh yeah, fuck yeah, he did.
Is
That's
it?
a-
Oh,
that's a
okay.
crazy
I mean,
one,
yeah,
yeah.
that's a good
So
example.
so he swings pretty well with horror. It's whenever he ventures out of that, it's like what the fuck are you
Mm.
doing, dude?
We should pull up a list. Of
Yeah, I mean, actually, you're right. Here, I
He
can
has,
do
he
it.
has a decent batting average with horror. I think that's where, like the thing with M Night, like actually, like I've heard this on like pretty much it, which Aqua knows about, but like, thing with M Night is that like he tried to be like Steven Spielberg at the time. Like he wanted to do like every movie, like I can do the kids movie, I can do the action movie,
Oh.
because like everyone was
Right.
just like. Everyone was just fucking gassing him up, right? After like
Right.
Sixth Sense, like he was like fucking and what's it called, Unbreakable.
Right.
He was like
I was
fucking
gonna say
unbeatable.
Unbreakable,
Like everyone
yeah.
talked about him. Like he's gonna be the next big thing, and then he just swung too wide on
You
some of
know,
those movies.
Yeah.
Damn.
Okay. Oh, so he was involved in Glass. I never actually. Okay, Split. I will say was pretty alright.
Split's good. Split's
Yeah.
good.
Great
That was a good
movies.
comeback for
Oh
him.
my God, he was involved with After Earth. What the fuck?
Yeah. Holy fuck, that movie's bad.
And yeah.
Holy shit. Will Smith and his son on a planet that should be
Yeah, I
fun,
didn't.
honestly.
He was
but
a
it's
producer.
not.
He produced it. The Visit. Okay, so After Earth, which
Oh,
is
The
Visit's good.
Visit.
Devil.
That was crazy.
Yeah, The
Visit's
Visit,
pretty good.
Wayward
Get back.
Pines, Split, Glass, Old,
Wayward
Split.
Pines.
Knock at
Old,
the
yeah.
Cabin, and Servant.
Cabin was decent. Did you guys watch that at all?
No,
Is that with Jonathan Taylor Thomas? The Cabin?
you might be thinking
Oh,
of
no, that's-
Cabin in the Woods.
That's with Ron from Harry Potter and Dave Bautista.
Oh right, yeah, that does
Oh,
look
Knock
good.
at
Yeah,
the
because
Cabin?
right, because Rupert
Yeah,
Grint
okay.
is all up in there.
Shit, now I want to spoil it. You guys
I think
mind
I
if
was thinking
spoil
of
it?
Cabin Fever.
No, don't
You
spoil
guys gonna
it.
watch it?
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm gonna.
okay.
I'll probably watch it
Because
because I do love.
there's
Rupert
like a
Grint.
really cool concept of it. I freaking loved once you like start watching it more. Ending's a little like but no, that's pretty good.
Knock at the Cabin?
Yeah, Knock at the Cabin
Okay, I
Door.
have
That's
not
it.
seen it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I want to watch
That-
Rupert
that-
Grint.
that-
I like him, so I'm not gonna. I don't really want to spoil her.
yeah, he's been kind of like
Yeah, no,
kind of
I've heard good things.
kinda did nothing,
from that
right,
movie
after-
specifically.
like out of the three like Harry Potter people, he's like the one that kind of just like dormanted for a while,
He
right?
did. I mean,
Yeah.
honestly,
But
I
you know,
almost,
fuck it, why not? He made
I-
a lot of money.
I
Fuck
love
it, why
Emma,
not go
but
dormant?
I don't know how she
Mhm.
doesn't really have the talent of what she wanted to start doing with like the
Yeah.
with like the singing and the Beauty and the Beast. I,
Daddy
do-
does
I do
pretty
love
good.
her though, and I would marry her if she would take my hand.
I know. Just
Hey,
keep
she finished
writing to
school.
her.
Yeah.
She finished school.
Oh,
I
sure.
respect that.
She's way more talented than I am for sure.
But Daniel does pretty good. He has a show on TBS called Miracle Workers, and it's hilarious.
Who?
Oh, no way.
It is
Rupert
freaking
Grint?
Oh, okay.
Daniel Radcliffe.
Oh, Daniel.
Harry
Yeah.
Oh,
Potter.
Daniel Radcliffe, sorry.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
because I know about I know Daniel does some cool shit. But yeah, I didn't really know he had like a show.
Yeah, he works for love. You can tell. He
Yeah,
works
oh,
for love.
definitely.
He's made so much
Mm.
money at this point that all his projects are just fun, weird
I
stuff.
still need
Like
to.
But
indie
he-
stuff that he wants to do.
I still need to
Did
watch
you
his
guys-
corpse video or movie.
Yeah, did you guys watch Swiss Army Man?
I need,
Yeah,
I need
yeah, I
to.
did.
I haven't yet.
It's ridiculous.
We should.
I
Oh,
didn't
well,
like
you all
it.
did. I didn't yet, but I do
Yeah.
appreciate his.
I like weird stuff.
Yeah, I appreciate his candor.
Actually, speaking of weird stuff, fuck, did anyone watch the Sasquatch movie that came out recently?
No,
No.
What
Fuck,
one?
I wanna watch it. Oh fuck, let me.
That sounds familiar.
It's-
I forget now.
It's a yeah, it's like a movie about Sasquatch. I'm pretty sure it's
Sam
it's
Squanch?
mostly silent.
What?
See a Squatch.
I love that kind of stuff. I haven't been to the movies in forever.
I was meaning to go.
I feel like I'm the only one keeping it alive.
I was meaning to go, but the thing is, if I had an IMAX near to me, I probably would be more willing to like go see Dune. But it's kind of far away, and it's not that like convenient to go to.
I think the last movie I saw in theater was The Nun 2, and we went and saw it in the
What a choice.
40.
I think the last movie I saw was Smile.
Smile. How was
In
that?
theater. I liked it. Aqua was kind of lukewarm about it, right?
I was lukewarm. I don't think it's awful, but like it was a stupid horror movie in my opinion. But like I'm not.
I hate when they lose in the end, though. That's for sure. That's a pet peeve of mine. I hate unless it's like a good they lose in the end, then I'm like cool with it. But then
it was a little lazy. Like I'm not gonna say that it's awful, but like it didn't strike me as anything that did anything like amazingly like innovative. Even for a dumb show or a dumb movie, it didn't do anything to elevate itself. Because there's dumb stuff that does stuff to elevate itself. I'll talk more about it maybe when we get into movies.
Yeah, we've talked since we're talking about movies and transitioning. Me and Alyssa, like a little while back on stream, we were like throwing around ideas and stuff like that, and one of them was like talking about like our favorite movies, since we're all pretty big movie people. I think
I consider myself.
We love that.
I'm on the edge. I'm not like a professional like movie critic, but like I've consumed so much like movie critic media that I feel somewhat qualified to just speak on a few things about movies that I like, and I'm not expecting anybody to be like, "Oh, his opinion is correct." But like
technically,
technically, yeah, sure. But yeah, no, but like I can speak about what I like about movies, so it's kind of up to you.
Yeah, if you like can talk like 3 hours about like movies, like I feel like you're like a pretty big.
I could
person.
like, especially when you give me like like specific genres. Like I could pick one movie out and talk like a half hour about each one.
Oh yeah.
That's how you know it's good, dude. Like I've actually I feel like I've walked it out of a couple movies being like, oh fuck that, why did I waste money on that?
I've done that.
I mean, yes. Usually I have like enough taste to be like, if I go into a theater, I'll know that I at least like it. Like I don't go to a theater to something that I think I might not like because I have enough like foresight and like experience in my own realm. I'm not gonna like blame anybody for like going to see a movie that I knew that I wouldn't like. But like like there's been. I'm trying to think of like the worst movie that I ever saw in a theater.
Worse.
I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to even answer it. I'm not even sure. If you guys can answer it, you guys can. I don't even know.
I think.
Out, I don't know.
Funny enough, it happened fairly recently. I think I walked out of like Thor: Love and Thunder being like, "Fuck that movie."
Really? Okay. I never watched it.
I like Thor Ragnarok. I love that movie so freaking much. Same director, Taika Waititi, really funny guy. But he just phoned it in this time, and it shows. And then and you also know it's bad further when you the after interviews a couple months down, and Chris Hemsworth I kind of regret making that movie. That's oh yeah, so maybe I didn't hate it the most, but I was like, fuck that.
Is it
man.
just like
Thor deserved better?
The writing.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys ever seen Thor or Ragnarok or watched what we do in the shadows. That's all.
Well, yeah. So I love what we do in the shadows.
Yeah, that's all. That's all Taika Waititi. That's all
okay.
He's fucking New Zealand comedy coming out. He's really freaking good.
Okay.
He's so good. He phoned it in for that movie, and it it was so
that's
sad.
Because that's awesome. Because that's interesting. Because I do love what we do in the shadows. I should really watch the show. I actually I watched a few episodes and I liked it, and I love the movie.
I watched the movie. I need to watch the show.
Yeah, the show started out good. I just didn't stick with it, but I think I will eventually. That's too bad that he phoned it in. That's too bad because, what do you say? He's Australian? Oh wait,
he's New Zealand.
New Zealand. He's a Kiwi. Okay. I was thinking in my head about this Australian comedy group I like, and this is a total tangent, but it's called Anti-Donna. And It's so they have a Netflix special and they're really funny. I almost feel like it's maybe similar humor. It's called
Yeah.
Auntie Donna, and like not that you need to all go Google it right now, but go watch all their shit. No, they have some funny shit. But like I almost wonder if it's kind of a similar like humor where it can be hit or miss. It can be, especially when you're expecting like a cool superhero movie. And like if you get like what I'm thinking of as like Auntie Donna humor, but it's probably not that close, but whatever. I could see how it could be like disappointing. But like, yeah.
What about you, Alyssa? Worst movie?
I've walked out of movies because I can't watch like first person, like with a like camcorder
You don't
view.
like Cloverfield.
Yes, so I've walked out of that.
I love that movie.
Mm-hmm.
And I know
I saw
Helen
Cloverfield
wanted to see it.
in theaters. I loved it. I
was
took my
there.
dad, and he loved it
Didn't
too.
get to watch it.
I'll give it to you. Like I was like, I feel like younger. I was better at handling roller coasters and stuff like that motion. But even that movie was kind of like, oof. After like 30 minutes, I was kind of feeling it.
Yeah.
I just had to be like a figure skater and just like find like a center point.
Yeah.
Focus on that.
It's hard.
got
And then
some motion
Drag Me to
sensitive.
Hell.
Oh, Drag Me to Hell's great.
I tried, but like I was like,
You don't like
it made me sick. But
Oh, wait, was that a lot of POV? Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
yeah, I think it was because I remember walking out. I was like, I can't look at it.
Interesting.
Oh yeah, any of the Paranormal Activities. I can't get through those. I want to, but it's too much fucking shaking. I like the Blair Witch Project. I remember I watched it when I was a kid, but as an adult, I can't. It makes me sick.
You're like my mom. Happy Mother's Day, everyone.
Yes, thank you.
Not for me yet, but my mom will take that one. That Happy Mother's Day.
Fuck. It's the Quentin Tarantino movie, and I can't remember, but I remember it was a double feature, and I didn't realize it. You know, like where the lady's
Sin
got the
City?
gun as the leg.
Oh,
Sin City.
Planet Terra, Grindhouse.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah,
And then
the Grindhouse, yeah.
Grindhouse, and then it has the car movie at the end. Or something
I just
like
had
that.
it in
I
my
don't know.
brain, and now wait. was
Holy
it
crap! Yeah, I can't remember.
Machine Gun Lady? I can't remember.
That's one movie, but what's the other?
But I know,
but
but it's
the other one
the
was-
Grindhouse. Well, go. Yeah, I don't know.
Just look it
But
up.
it was a double
Yeah, exactly.
feature, and I watched one,
Yeah.
and then the next one started, and they're both like 3 hours or something like that, and I was like, oh my god, I don't want to sit here and watch another one. And my friends were like, we paid for it. I'm like, I don't want to sit here anymore, and I walked out. But I think I watched the movie later. I do remember just being like, I cannot sit here any longer. Like, I already watched a movie. I don't want to watch another one. I left.
Planet Terra is still fun. Actually, I should watch that.
Planet Terror and
Planet Terror, I like that.
And
I think
Death
it's like the last movie I've ever seen. Like Alyssa Malone, I think. I think the last movie I'd seen her
Milano?
in was
Alyssa
Milano.
Milano?
Whew.
Yeah.
Whew.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah. So those are the ones I remember walking out of. So I wasn't like, I hated it.
Yeah,
But
you're
I was like, I could get the fuck out of here.
a movie you dislike.
A
Any
movie I
movies
really dislike. God, I wish I could think of it. There is a movie that I hate. Oh, I have to think of it. While I'm thinking of it, you go ahead.
Oh well, yeah, okay. I have one, and it's controversial, and it's
Okay.
going to cause a rift in the community.
Oh gosh.
No, it's like, I won't say that I hate it with any deathly passion, but one movie that everybody loves, and I've actually said positive things about it before, but it's something that like it never really connected with me. But it was Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
Oh, Eternal Sunshine.
Yeah, and like I didn't like it, and maybe I should rewatch it, but I tried like 2 or 3 times to like it.
Right.
And
where does it fall off? At what point do you like kind of
I think
check
it's
out?
the repetitiveness. I needed more introspection. Like, I don't know. I needed more of a reason of like why this drama is happening. And I think
like to care about the character.
yeah, like why is this guy so in love with this girl, and why does he want to forget her? And it's like I get the concept, but like it never struck me like super like internally or whatever. Like it never got to me of where like, and honestly, maybe now I can understand a little better. But I think I just didn't like the way the story went, and and that's the only movie I've tried to watch like several times,
multiple
really
times. Like. Just gonna get into it.
And and again, I'm not gonna like say that like it's bad. It just doesn't connect with me as much as I think it should. Like I'm kind of almost prime example of and back then maybe it wasn't. But I feel like I tried even recently, and I was like, I still can't get it. I thought I'd get it now. And it's like, yeah. So, I mean, again, not an awful movie, but I tried so many times. I don't know.
I'm trying to think of one that I hate. I can't think of any that I truly hate, but there are movies that I refuse to watch. Like, okay, have you guys heard of the movie Tusk?
Yeah.
I won't watch it. Like, you guys know, I love horror movies and stuff like that. I love Justin Long. But I don't know what it is.
It's body horror.
It's body horror.
Yeah, I think so. It's so grotesque.
Yeah.
Because I saw the image and I was like, what the fuck? And so I read the synopsis. And it's just so disturbing and nasty. I can't stomach it. I can't watch it. And there was another movie recently where I watched the beginning of it, and same thing. I couldn't. It was a Suicide Squad movie, and Brandon and his cousin think this is hilarious for some reason. But I'm so disturbed about the image of that weasel. You know what I'm talking about?
Like, oh yeah. The actual like there's like a character that's like an actual weasel man that joins the team for a little bit. And he looks like a fucking like cocaine chihuahua mixed with something else. Like
I don't know what it is. It grosses me out, and I can't get through the movie. Like I watched it, and I was like, ugh, and its eyes, and the facts about it, they're like, oh, he's a child killer, and he eats them, and I was like, what? And then they drop it into the ocean, and it's like drowning, and it sounds sick. I was like, ew, what? And so Brandon and his cousin Matt, they're like, just watch it. Like, we can skim past it. I was like, I can't stop thinking about it. It's so fucking gross.
Now I don't want to watch it.
Okay. If you guys, if you never make that past that part, that is like de facto true Suicide Squad movie. It's really good. And like,
I need to watch it.
Like that is James Gunn just copy pasting the formula of Guardians of the Galaxy into Suicide Squad. It's so good, that movie.
I wouldn't say it to me. It doesn't sound like something that would turn me off that much, but I do understand Alyssa's weirdness to it. Like,
get it?
Like, well, especially if it's like a character you just can't stand. And then, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I could see that. I would laugh it off.
You know what's funny though? You know what's funny? That scene where he they introduced the weasel thing. Like, it's funny. My mom was like, "What the hell is that?" she whispered to me.
Your mom.
Yeah.
What the hell is that?
That was me, but like amplified. I was like sick.
I think she was just trying to figure out like what character that was from the comics, but like she was generally like, she's like, "What the hell is that?"
That is so funny. Yeah, those, and then his cousin told me like I cannot watch Guardians of the Galaxy with the raccoon. Like his backstory.
Yeah. Holy shit! That's the last time I cried in theaters. Actually.
Yeah, they Amara.
No, you gotta watch it.
And all of them, they were like, "You can't watch it." I can't with my OCD. It won't let me let go of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't.
I mean, my heart's still broken about it.
So you did see it?
I haven't seen it. They told me like a little bit about it. They were just like, there's like animal abuse and
yeah, that makes sense.
It is so like it's like so like intentionally heartbreaking too. Like the setup, you already know it's coming. You already know how like the thing plays out. It's like still breaks your heart. It's so crazy.
I can't do it. Like with my OCD, I fixate on disturbing and unwanted images and thoughts, and so like if I watch it, I won't be able to let it go. So I can't.
Have you seen Planet of the Apes?
A long time ago.
I mean, but the new ones?
Wait, which one actually? There's three different timelines of it.
I
thought that.
I think I saw like a newer one. It was where like a gorilla.
James Franco.
Oh, Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
I'm
I
like,
was
oh,
just
where are
wondering.
gorillas talking? It's the whole fucking
Newer
movie.
ones.
Like,
Yeah, I was just
Yeah.
wondering because I feel
the
like
one where the monkey rebels.
yeah, I feel like
that one.
I feel like that in it involves animal abuse, but also
Yeah.
they do get retribution, so
Yeah,
maybe that's
but
easier
they
Yeah.
whoop some fucking ass.
yeah, they do.
It's funny because the new ones coming out, like I'm already like kind of queuing them up to rewatch just to kind of refresh. And yeah, those movies go fucking hard,
definitely
man.
need to
Yeah,
watch
it's-
Those movies are fucking good.
Caesar, right? Caesar's the
Yep,
the
Caesar.
yes, it's his backstory. That's the one I
Hmm?
watched a long time ago.
We've been to his
Yeah.
palace.
Yes, we
yeah,
went to his house. Nice place for a monkey. Come on,
Yeah,
that was
pretty
pretty
good,
clean.
pretty good.
Yeah,
Did the actual Caesar live here?
yeah.
Fuck, I should have put Hangover into my comedy section.
Right.
That would have been a good
well,
one.
You still can.
Fuck,
There's
let's go.
still
Okay, fuck.
time.
What are we starting
I don't
with?
know.
I have animation as my first one, just because it's A. Started with A.
Oh,
You pick, babe. Whatever you want to do.
anime.
All right. Animation.
All right.
So I have first Studio Ghibli. I was already gonna
course.
pick that, but Princess Mononoke is like my favorite like anime movie ever. It is like it's probably like the most violent Studio Ghibli movie. Like people's arms get shot off. People are just infected by leprosy and there's
My
disease.
God.
These fucking gods are like stomping people out. It's like probably like the most
Ooh.
like the most insane Hayao Miyazaki's been. But I like it just because I feel like it does a better job of like telling about like conservation than Avatar did. I don't know.
Well,
Like,
that's
I
pretty
feel
much a
like-
theme for all of their kind of movies. But you're right. I know what
Mhm.
you mean. Like every movie has like a really good like conservation kind of.
Right, like
Angle.
people bad, nature good.
Exactly.
But
True.
Fern Gully.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that it's like not so much in your face about it. Like it's like there's some mystical elements to it, but I like that the people that are trying to take over are honestly like genuinely good people as well. Like
Ooh, I want to watch
Like,
it now.
yeah, we like to shit on humans like all the time in movies because they're always the aggressor in movies and honestly in general. But I feel like that like did a good job of like playing both sides. Like, hey, like people gotta grow, cities gotta
Right.
build.
No, I think that's a good like not middle ground, but like it's a good thing to take into account. I'm not a huge fan of like movies or shows that be like, that just take that one angle.
The
and,
planet's
like, run with it.
dying right now.
Well, it's like it's like we should all like I don't know, stop doing everything and like there's no solution, right? They're just like
Yeah.
people should just not do anything, and it's just like okay, but like there's probably ways to like live this way, but also like make efforts into like doing preservation efforts and such.
Yeah.
And it's like
Just pick up trash.
yeah,
guys.
pick up
That's it.
trash. Simply do that. But like,
That's it.
and
Just recycle.
I get it. Like, obviously, like a lot of things that you have to participate in do a lot of damage, to like the environment. But like, it's like it is a little. It's a little one sided to just demonize that when you can kind of like promote like efforts into, like you say, doing all of it. So yeah, that sounds like a cool movie. I
Let's
haven't
see,
actually
the
watched
other.
it.
Oh yeah,
I-
good.
now
I
I want
do.
to link
I
it.
do like Studio
Yeah,
Ghibli,
I
but I
will.
haven't like gone through
Yeah.
their like library. Honestly,
I'm like more a fan of their older stuff.
Yeah.
Like, but also like Hayao Miyazaki's kind of like a depressing loser.
Right. Oh, that's
as
the other
much as a
thing.
brilliant animator and storyteller and writer as he's like so fucking doomer
Well, right.
most of the time whenever he talks.
And
like,
I don't-
fuck people.
I don't mind.
Fuck
I don't
the
know.
planet.
Exactly. I don't mind if you mind if I jump in, but that's kind of what I was kind of gonna go ahead and say is I love Spirited Away.
Great movie.
Yeah, and like it, and that actually, when I know that you kind of asked like kind of the personal kind of thing, like impressions that it had on me. Actually, it has stuck with me. I think I saw it when I was pretty young. You know what I mean? Like I think an actual teenager. I can't remember the exact age I was. I downloaded some torrent or some shit, and I watched it, and it actually did, because I don't watch a lot of anime. Like if there was one anime I could talk about, it would be like I did watch Death Note. I thought that was pretty good, but that's not a movie.
That is cool. Yeah.
But yeah, I like Death
That's
Note pretty
pretty
well. But like Spirit Away, and some of the other Miyazaki movies and Ghibli movies, like I really like. But I think Spirit Away really does capture that kind of that
That's a good one.
because you know what, it really inspired me with like the animation. Like it's something that I think a lot of people think about in anime is like the food and how it's animated.
Oh,
Yes,
And like
Ponyo.
and like yeah, Spirited Away is a masterclass in like food animation. And like I remember, I don't know, like I've taken inspiration because I love cooking. So like I've often taken inspiration from like anime, because there's like a whole like community. I think on Reddit maybe there's like a whole like anime food like sub. Like I
yeah, where
like,
they post like gifs.
yeah, exactly,
stuff like
gifts
that.
of like
It's
that
so
stuff.
good.
And it's like, man, and sometimes I really do think about when I'm cooking, like, ooh, what do they have in anime that looks like this or makes it look better? And like it honestly, I feel like helps me cook. I used to play once in a while. I would dabble in Final Fantasy 14 online, you know.
Oh wow!
And they have,
Alright.
you know, and I've played it, you know what I mean. I don't play it now, and I'm no like power, what do you call it, like master raider or whatever. But like even that has like food items, and there's like a billion of them, and there's a whole career that you can, you know, cook. And I remember one time, I think it was for actually Mother's Day. One time I bought my mom like a cookbook based on that. So the theme is a real. It's Mother's Day like right
Dude.
now.
Or like Monster Hunter, right?
Yeah.
Like the fucking huge ass slabs
Right.
of fucking
Oh,
steak
those are
and
so
shit like
good.
that.
Yeah, yeah. And that's kind of what I'm
20-pound fried rice.
That's kind of what I'm getting at, is that like that kind of inspired me in a lot in the food ways. I mean, like I say, it's kind of a mixture between Spirited Away and like Final Fantasy and some other stuff. And like I don't know, for some reason that's something that I wanted to touch on, just because like that is a cool aspect, and I think it is like the animators, at least in Japan, often I think take a lot of care in that, just because I think food's kind of important in there, in like some of the culture. You know what I mean? In like Japanese culture or some others. You know what I mean? And like just the way it's portrayed. I mean, that's not the only thing I took from Spirited Away. I think it has a really good message in a lot of ways. Like I don't know, I that whole like kind of lost feeling and whatnot, and kind of finding yourself, like that's definitely like a huge part of like growing up, and it stuck with me. Honestly, I think I need to rewatch it. 'Cause I was just thinking about today.
Movie club.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
was trying to remember because like the Japanese animation. I was trying to remember
Or
the name.
they're Pixar. Just go any
Sure.
animation.
Oh yeah.
Pixar,
Oh
any...
my God, I love.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna keep talking about it, but I love. What do you call it? The robot. What do you call him?
The robot.
The Wally. Sorry.
Well, yeah.
Brain
okay.
fart. Brain fart. No, yeah, I love Wally, but I won't talk about that. But no, that's a good one too. Go ahead.
I was trying to. I was googling because I was thinking of the Japanese animation because I like Ponyo, and I watched one with the kids called Suzume, like not too long ago, maybe like a year or two ago. It's where like a girl enters another dimension and like there's cats or something like that. The cats are like artifacts, and there's one that's really bad. I don't know. We just watched it in theater. Suzume. It was really cool.
What's that type of anime when someone gets taken to another world? I'm sure Legion knows this.
Isekai.
Isekai.
Yeah.
It sounds like an
It's
isekai.
It's the Japanese word, yeah, where you get
Oh.
transported into a different world.
Oh, I don't know. It's
I'm-
really cool. I'll
I'm
have
just
to link it.
chronically watching anime sometimes, so
Sure.
I just know some
Yeah.
Japanese by
Those are the
proxy.
ones I like, but anime. Well, I mean, just cartoons in general. Like if I
Yeah,
had to.
let's do Pixar, or not Pixar, just do any American,
Yeah.
not Japanese one.
Well, I mentioned Fern Gully. That was one of my favorites when I was a kid. I always wanted to
okay.
watch that, and then have the Black Cauldron.
Mm.
It sounds
You ever seen
familiar.
that?
I
Oh,
can't
yeah,
remember what that's
fucking Black Cauldron. Oh yeah, hell
Black
yeah, that's actually really
Cauldron.
good.
Goblin Princess. Those are old.
Mulan, fucking based ass.
Well, yeah.
Fucking cool ass.
Yeah,
chick,
if we're going
the
like
coolest chick.
Pixar, like man, there's some
Or just
great
anything, yeah.
ones. Yeah, no, I mean, you know, I mean,
Coraline.
yeah, Coraline. I
Coraline.
actually saw that in theaters.
Oh, it's so
And
good.
you know, like the Toy Stories, obviously, and the Wally.
Mm-hmm.
You know, not all of them are like super hits. I was never much into Cars, to be honest. When I was
I actually like the first movie still.
yeah, no, I think the first movie can be good. When I was I remember I met a Canadian girl one time, and she was like obsessed with cars, and I was like, okay,
Ka-chow.
Sure.
yeah,
Ka-chow,
ka-chow,
I guess.
like,
Said that
whatever.
during bed.
Right.
Ew.
Ka-chow.
Oh yeah,
That was
that's
so gross.
it's like yeah,
That's a phrase.
like I didn't know why she
That's a
was.
safe word.
I didn't know why she was that into it. I was like, okay, chill,
Yeah.
chill with the car.
Anthropomorphic cars.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is that something we gotta look into?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
God.
Gotta market it.
You know what I like? Hercules. I love that movie.
Ooh, yeah.
What about
Hercules.
Emperor's New Groove? I don't know why that reminds me of
Oh
that, but
my
yeah,
God,
that's
that
one of
movie
the,
is hilarious.
yeah, that's one of the top
David
tier.
Spade.
It's not even one that I like particularly love, but it is perfectly good to like watch. Like, and
Yeah.
I get why people love it. I'm maybe not that into it, but like, yeah, it's actually pretty much spot on in like every beat. It pretty much nails.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's
The-
really
I-
funny.
Yeah, I missed when soundtracks went fucking hard too. I was listening to like Lion King and Atlantis and like Beauty and the Beast. I was like,
Atlantis.
holy shit, they got like John Williams and all these fucking
Well,
famous
yeah.
composers. Like Tarzan
Yeah.
had Elton John. They just went
Mhm.
like soundtracks used to go super like fucking hard, and now they don't anymore.
Phil
Yeah.
Collins just going ham.
Yeah.
And like
Yeah.
like the new Lion King movies are phoning it in with what's his face who already peaked. Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, it's like I miss that. I miss like great like orchestral like music,
Mm-hmm.
like that stuff. Like oh, it's
I've
so
been-
good.
I've been dabbling in I've been just kind of playing the what do you call it, the Star Wars like the new Star Wars, what do you call it, Fallen Order nowadays. It started with Fallen Order, now it's called Jedi Survivor, the second game.
Mm.
And I mean, I don't think it's John Williams making that music, but man, it just really hits when you're playing a video game. I don't know. like
Mhm.
like
Mm.
sometimes I can appreciate music even better when I'm like in a video game. Not that I think like video or movies are like interesting, but like sometimes I don't really catch like the musical like tone it's trying to set. But like oftentimes in video games I get it more cuz like for whatever reason it just kind of hits me, you know, in a more what do you call it, in a way at least that just kind of that hits with me.
Mm.
Yeah.
I like the mood set and stuff like that. Like I like
Mhm.
that like man, John Williams for Dune 2. It was all like
Dude.
like the entire time. Every time like fucking Timmy Chalamet walking through the desert. the fucking sands just moving in the background.
Oh man.
That's good.
You know
That's
what
good.
movie I haven't seen in forever? Flubber. I went
I
to
mean-
the theater to see that.
Really?
Shit,
Mhm.
I think I went to the theater too actually.
Man,
Mhm.
I don't
Probably
think
wasn't
I did.
conscious actually.
I think I remember years later I was like, I want to watch it, and
It's
I
probably
watched
like
it on
3
like
years old at that time.
yeah, I watched it like on
So
TV. I mean, Robin Williams, like altogether, like pretty much any of his movies, like What Dreams May Come, what a fucking heavy fucking movie
Yeah.
that is. But I really enjoy it. I think I've rewatched that a couple times, and honestly, it's like super depressing, but also like I don't know, it kind of hits.
Yeah.
I think the reason why like a lot of like truly good comedians are like good in dramatic roles is because they're depressed.
Yeah, for
Mhm.
sure. I mean,
I think that's just drawing them out like their depression. like,
I think
actually, like,
most
using it.
comedians are like
For sure.
basically depressed. Yeah, yeah. Like there's not a
Mm-hmm.
single like, if you're a happy comedian, you're not a good comedian.
Mhm.
It's kind of true.
Yeah,
Holy shit, you gotta have like a million problems, huh?
like
Have
hit it
something to
big.
draw on.
you can maybe be
That's
a
true.
puppet guy, like what's his face, but I can't remember.
Jeff Dunham.
Jeff
I've
Dunham.
seen him.
Like,
Yeah.
Dude, my family was obsessed with that man.
My
that-
grandma
like,
was too.
I mean, it's funny because yeah, like I never met anybody who like I mean maybe back in the mid-aughts some people thought he was kind of funny, but like
Mhm.
at the end of the day, it's just so corny.
It really
There's-
is.
There was like some good bits in there, but like
Mhm.
like legit, like my family like would put it on like during Christmas special, fucking Halloween
That's-
special. I was like,
Mhm.
what?
That's so funny.
And then all of a sudden, like they just stopped doing it.
Yes,
So I
that's
guess they
what I'm
just
saying.
didn't
And-
like them, like
Yeah.
or they just realized that
It's not.
It'll
Yeah.
never be the Muppets.
Yeah, it's so funny because it's like I don't know. I just feel like he made a lot of racial jokes, and it's like okay, and it's
Yeah.
but it's also
Mhm.
funny because my white ass family never liked, and it's funny to hear like some other families that are like we love him, and it's just like okay,
Dude, I don't know why.
but yeah,
My
and then,
grandma
and
was
then later
horrible
they
about
realize
it.
oh that actually wasn't
Yeah.
that funny.
They don't give a shit about him now, but it was so funny. Like for like 4 years straight. That's fucking what
That's
they
so
put on.
funny. Yeah, like
Yep.
none of my
We
family
took my
liked
grandma.
that shit.
We were like really close to the stage too. We took her because she loved him so
That's
much.
so
She was so
funny.
excited.
Oh damn.
Okay, so you
Mhm.
paid
You went
money
up
to
in
this
live.
racist
You went in
No, I'm just kidding.
person.
Yeah, I did. It was ridiculous.
Did she laugh at the Mexican?
The jalapeno on a stick,
Yeah,
of
that-
course.
Jose
Of
jalapeno
course.
on a stick.
And he had a terrorist one too, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
Ahmed the Dead Terrorist.
Ahmed,
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
Ahmed.
look at you.
The
You have a puppet
terrorist.
right now.
Yeah, Templeton, who can't leave me alone. Huh.
Is she
Yeah.
racist? I'm just kidding.
No. See,
Quick,
you
make
don't
her
know
talk
what
about
that
the border.
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
is. She
Oh.
hears you guys.
she might be.
When she's laying down, she's looking up at your faces,
That's
and
so
she's
funny.
like, "What the hell?"
Sorry, mine's blurry. I didn't know how to focus it.
Yeah. How can she tell who's who now?
She-
Come on.
Oh yeah, she hasn't met you yet.
Should say, oh, white people. Fuck white people.
Who's that?
Well, shit. Speaking of comedy, favorite comedy or comedies.
Well, mine's always. Well, wait. What did I write down? Okay, I literally only wrote down Super Bad because it's like my favorite. fucking
It's
movie
really
ever.
good. Oh shit! I think that was like the. Was it? Yeah. No, wait. Was it the first rated R movie I've seen?
Oh.
I not seen, but went to like actually I paid for it with my own money and got in.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty.
I'm trying to think.
Probably pretty close. Wait. Well, yeah. I was like, oh God, I wasn't even old enough to do that. Basically, or almost. No, I technically wasn't. Well, it depends on when you saw it or where you saw it, I guess.
Yeah, I might have been middle school. Never mind.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, fucking good movie.
I mean,
That one's hilarious.
yeah. I mean, I don't know if you want to keep talking about that, but like, there's.
yeah, talk about it. Talk
Yeah.
about it for a little bit.
Okay, yeah. Well, yeah. Well, it was definitely for me. Like, it was pretty much perfectly timed. Yeah, 2008, I believe, or 2007. I was like I was either a junior or senior in high school, which is basically perfect for me.
Yeah.
It's
Oh yeah, quick question. I think they argued this with my friend. Is it a stoner movie or no?
I mean, I think you could say that. I mean, they aren't really smoking too much in the movie, but I
No,
would call
not
it a
at all.
stoner movie.
But it feels that way, right?
It feels that way.
It feels. I would maybe disagree. I would call it a high school kind of comedy.
Mm-hmm.
Because like what? When does weed come into it? I can't even remember. It
Don't the
does. I
officers
know
smoke?
it does. What?
The officers smoke, and then I believe like what was his name? The guy with the glasses. He like he
Oh.
he
McLovin?
smoked sometime,
McLovin.
and then yeah, and
Mhm.
then I think the part where Michael Cera's like singing to like save his life. He's like these eyes gonna be.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It,
So those like that group of men, they were like smoking, but yeah, it's not like a main driving point of the
Yeah.
story.
Mhm.
I mean,
Weed.
maybe I should have let Legion introduce the movie because he's the one who has his.
No, sorry.
His,
I like
his
when I like
license.
movies, I just obsessively like watch movies like religiously.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that you're the guy that has the little McLovin ID. Oh, and the
Oh,
socks,
yeah.
right?
Oh shit! Wait, yeah. Let me pull that out real quick.
Yeah,
Podcast
read your
stories.
ID.
For people listening to the podcast, in San Diego, there's like a gift store ish, and I was looking through the IDs and I had a McLovin one, and that's funny for me because I'm actually from Hawaii, so
For sure.
That's
so
true.
Yeah.
so yeah, it's a McLovin ID. I pull
the
it
dude
pull it
pulls-
out sometimes if I feel like the waiter or the waitress is
Would
like down for
would
the
be
bit,
funny, yeah.
but I pulled it out like 18 times at this point.
Do
just
and
to make the
And
joke.
you
So
usually
he's
get a
whipping it
laugh,
out.
right? Am I wrong?
I usually get a laugh out of it because like that's how iconic
Yeah.
like that whole part is in the movie.
For
is-
sure.
is, McLovin.
That's why,
Mhm.
and that's what I meant. Like it's just like yeah, like no, it's a fantastic movie, and like I say, it hit me pretty much
Super funny.
perfectly in my life. And I'm trying to think of some of the like just like what kind of impact it had on me. I guess nothing super specific. I quote it pretty often. I love some.
I
some
got
of the
something
songs.
impactful actually.
Yeah, go
I'll
for it.
afterwards. Oh, right now? Okay,
Yeah, go for it.
it was actually like a perfect like time because it's kind of like a friendship movie too,
Right.
right? Like Jonah Hill's character, Michael Cera's character, like learning to like pretty much cut the cord because they were gonna go separate ways, right? Different colleges, and then that was a good time, like because my friend group at the time, like that was about to happen, like
Right.
we're all gonna split up and go to different schools, so it's kind of like, oh man, we've been chill since like all the way from like later on in elementary school all up until high school. So it was like it was one of those things like I related to that movie for that reason. Was that like
Totally.
you had to eventually grow up
Makes
and
sense.
go your own way.
No, that hit,
Yeah.
hit you pretty perfectly too. I didn't really have like that much of like a split up thing necessarily, for myself. But I totally get where that like I totally get that part of the movie.
Have you guys ever seen Kung Pao?
Oh my god.
Yep.
Enter the
I
Fist,
still have it on VHS.
bro.
That movie,
I
I can't even tell
I
you.
laughed so hard at that when I saw it the first time, and I'll be honest with
I
you, I
watched-
forgot about it until right about now. I mean, not
I
completely,
laugh that
but
hard every time I watch it.
That's beautiful.
My friend Kathleen and I, when we were in junior high, and I would stay the night at her house, we would stay up and we would rewind that movie over and over
my
again, just
God.
dying laughing. And even now we're in our 30s and she'll call me and she'll be all wee wee wee. Like,
What an excellent choice, because man, that shit made me laugh.
Yeah.
Probably, maybe one of the hardest I've ever laughed in my life.
right?
Oh,
And I
that's
showed it to the
fuck.
kids and they're like, "This is dumb." I'm like,
Oh.
"You're dumb."
Really? They
can
didn't
you,
like it?
Can you bring your kids in so we can yell at them?
I know,
Holy
right?
shit. I showed it to my cousin who's around Amara's age, and he was cracking up. Holy shit! I feel like this is like the most TikTok Zoomer
They're
humor.
being
Honestly,
contrarian
like
again. They like it so
is.
much that they want to hate it because it hits them so well that
Like-
they want to hate it.
I've never been floored by a bit more like ever since like I was like that little, but from the beginning part when they throw like the baby down the cliff and he just like, fucking roll it down.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, I need to rewatch this shit so bad.
I laughed for like 5 minutes straight. I felt
Oh.
like we had to pause or like I guess it would be stop the movie because it was on tape. We had to
Yeah.
stop the movie because I was
Pause it.
fucking dying.
Hattie laughed
Like-
at that part for sure.
And like the
the
fucking
lady
the
picks
thing-
him up.
Yeah,
Bye-bye.
the lady. Oh, so cute. But
Oh, that's so good.
that
Oh,
like
I
that
remember
fucking
that
whole
now.
bit. I could talk like hours about that movie. Like
Oh, I
fucking,
could
we
say
trained
the
him
whole
as a
dialogue.
joke.
yeah, we treat him as a joke.
We trained him.
His
Oh,
squeaky
I'm bleeding.
shoes.
That means me, the victim.
Iconic lines.
He just left with nuts.
God.
Why the fuck?
Yeah, the train him as a
Oh,
joke. There's some other quotes I can't remember them now, but yes, so good.
Betty.
Betty.
I go by the name Betty. Tiger. Lion.
I do things they say are not correct to do. So ridiculous. I love that. It's such a quotable movie. Like there's so many different things. And it's like they're just talking just bullshit. Like he's like singing Neosporin, singing about Taco Bell.
Banana, no.
Neo.
Spore bean. Or we are both ventriloquists and we're both hanging upside
Ventriloquist.
down.
Yeah, he hangs a little high.
Did you ever like look into how
I
that
never
movie was
watched it.
Yeah,
Like
it's
they hint
ridiculous.
to it on the after credits, right? Like how it's filmed. But yeah, it's basically a Chinese movie that they CG and dubbed over that like they
Mhm.
bought the rights to.
Yeah.
But like
Yeah.
that's an
Right.
actual movie you can watch.
Kind of like,
At the end of the movie, they show you clips too.
and
Mhm.
it's kind of like the Ultra Warrior show or whatever the hell, where they run through all the obstacles. That's the thing.
MXC.
Yeah, NXT. Yeah,
Oh,
where
we
they.
used to watch that all the
Yeah,
time.
well, that's where they took that and just dubbed it for however they wanted.
Baba Ganoush.
Yeah.
Oh God, Gary and I used to watch that. We have a VHS tape somewhere in the garage with a ton of episodes.
Love it. And like,
Yeah.
and like, if we're still talking about comedy, like, there's some
Yeah.
there's some like mixes. I know Shaun of the Dead is one of my favorite
Oh
yes.
movies.
You got red on you.
Yeah, and like that
so
could go
good.
in horror, but not really. I mean, it's
Nah, I
more
laugh
comedy.
more.
Yeah.
It's more, yeah, it's funny.
So that's one of them that I was like, oh, I don't know which one to put in, but yeah, if we're talking about comedy, like that has to be such a classic. I don't know why, but yeah, I mean, I think we all love it. It's such an iconic
It's
movie.
funny. I was way too young to watch that, and like at the time, like my mom didn't really like movies with swearing in it. That's like the only movie she allowed, and it's funny because that's like the most swearing movie. It's like
Yeah.
because like it's so British that they just say "fucking hell" the whole time.
All the time, yeah.
Fucking hell.
We're
That's
coming
why.
at
That's
you,
why. That's why I
Laura.
say that line because of Shaun of the Dead.
I mean,
It's like-
yeah.
It's like hey, it's like Sean, it's Phil. And, like fucking zombie Phil's walking through the bar, and then he's like, "Oh fucking hell!" I said that ever since.
I think I feel you. Similar story, except that I wasn't afraid of swearing at that point. But you're right. Like, I think I took a lot of like British mannerisms from that movie.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's that's on my list too. It's funny. I like wrote notes. Like it's like probably the most digestible British humor.
Yeah.
Like if you want like introduction
I'm
on
a
how British
huge-
humor works, that's
yeah.
probably the
I'm
best.
a huge
Yeah.
British.
Because like
I
some of it's
agree.
highbrow and like some of it's like contextual. like
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the best like
Right.
form of it. Oh
Yeah.
fuck the scene like after the apocalypse and Sean's waking up and he's doing the daily routine,
Right.
but
Yeah.
everything
And
is
he- and he
different.
drops
It's
the
so
money off.
good. Yeah, drops the money off. Like the guy, like the store clerk's a zombie. There's like blood print. There's like
Yeah.
people like the usual joggers are like fucking running for their lives.
Doesn't see. It's always the zombie movie where they don't pay attention to anything. It's like
Mhm.
it's right in
Oh,
front
yeah.
of you.
Like
Yeah.
a lot of zombie movies do that though, right? Like
Mhm.
the character's always woken up before like the shit's gone down.
28
right?
days
28
later.
days later.
Mhm.
Walking Dead, Shaun of the Dead. Like
Oh,
like,
28
they've always,
days
like-
later.
That's a good horror.
ooh,
Cillian
that's such a good.
Murphy's
That would
Wiener's
have been
in
a
that
good horror
movie.
movie.
Yeah, it made my
Yeah.
list. I don't know if I was gonna mention it, but I did now.
Yeah.
And yeah. Oh, and like for another comedy that's also kind of a horror is Cabin in the Woods.
That is
Oh,
great.
actually, yeah, I like that as a
movie.
comedy
mean-
movie. I like that.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh no, I like you put that in that category.
Yeah, I
So-
mean,
Yeah, it's
I
perfect.
had a few like horror movies that were like, well, that's kind of more comedy.
Mm-hmm.
Because I kind of went through a list and I was like, oh yeah, I love that one. But yeah, Cabin in the Woods. I think that really did actually stick with me. I think I really liked how it subverted its expectations. And
Yeah,
Right.
when I went and saw it, I did not
Yeah,
know
same
any
here.
of that.
Mhm.
I did
Yeah.
not know anything. I was like, I have free time. I might as well go see a horror movie, and it blew me away.
Yeah.
It blew
Like,
my mind. Yeah.
Yeah, me too. I mean, honestly, yeah, I think I torrented it, and it was like, and I didn't know a whole lot about it. I think I knew that that it kind of like switched itself up, but I didn't know like
Mhm.
how, in what way. And yeah, it was expertly done in my opinion.
It hella was for sure.
Yeah,
you know what's funny? That was Chris Hemsworth's audition for Avengers. Was like that movie.
right. I had heard
What?
that.
Yeah.
I heard that. That is
I need to go
Yeah.
back and watch it. Like
Yeah.
it's been years since I see it. I went to theater obviously and I was just like, what the fuck? And I remember resonating with the one guy that wanted to see the mermaids because he had never seen them before. And I love mermaids. I'm like, damn, I want to see them too.
Dude,
Well,
like,
you
that,
saw 'em,
yeah,
didn't
that was
you?
you in Vegas. That was
Yep.
you in Vegas. Where are the mermaids? I just want to
Oh
see
my
the
God, that
mermaids.
I
was
just want
you.
to see them, yeah.
Honestly, if
Yeah.
that was if that showed up in the tank, that would have been crazy.
I would know.
That type
"Oh,
of mermaid.
no." He finally sees it.
Yeah.
He's like, oh my God.
well, that's just it. It's just funny. I wish I made that reference because it'd be like, be careful, you might die.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
great. That was
Ew,
great.
it's ugly.
I
Ugh,
love that
it's so-
mermaid. It's my crush. I love it.
She's so beautiful.
She's so beautiful.
Also, like, well, I guess we're like jumping into horror now. aren't
I mean, we could.
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry,
It's always
did
gonna
you want
end
to
that
talk
way.
more about it, Aqua? Like from a comedy
No, I think
standpoint?
we're good. I did want to just mention. I think it was just those two, so no worries with comedy. Unless somebody else has something to say about comedy.
I
for
did,
Sure.
yeah.
Go for it.
The Anchorman movies, for
Ooh,
sure.
Well,
Anchorman.
those are very,
Yeah.
very iconic.
Yeah. Step Brothers, Pineapple Express, for sure. Those
Yeah.
movies are fucking
Wait,
hilarious.
why don't you guys? Well, this is for the podcast, but you guys, you guys keep talking about it. I'm going to take a quick break.
Okay.
Be right back.
Okay.
Shoot, yeah. Like, can we like talk about casting for comedy too? Like how like
Okay.
there's like a funnel of like stand-up comedians and like
Mhm.
SNL like alumni that they just keep hiring on rotation for some of those
I
movies.
know. Yeah.
Like
Seriously.
how much has Bill Hader and Seth Rogen been in like so many comedy movies over the time just because that small group of comedians just like each other?
Yeah, I know, and they work well together, and they're just so funny. Like, what
Hmm.
was that one? It's the apocalypse movie with all of them.
Oh fuck. I
This
keep
is the
getting
end.
mixed. I keep yeah. I keep getting mixed up with the Simon Pegg one, the World's
Oh,
End one, because they came
yeah,
out the same time. But yeah, this is the end. Yeah.
yeah. I that one was so good with everybody, and like I like how they had all these random like stars like Emma Watson,
Hmm.
Channing Tatum.
Brianna's in there like for 5 seconds.
Yes, that was so crazy. You know, she actually slapped Michael Cera.
Oh,
That
for
was a
real? Like
real
full?
slap. Yeah,
Woo.
because he asked her if he could touch her butt or something, and she was like, "Only
Mm.
if I get to really slap you," and
Mhm.
that's how they did it. Yeah,
She a
I
real one
love
for
those
that one.
movies. Yeah, she's real.
Some people would pay for that, honestly.
Mm-hmm. Or
Those
like
guys are-
what's that one with James Franco? Uh, it's that movie where he's like gonna marry some guy's daughter. Is it like him or like?
Oh, like yeah. I think it's him, the one with the guy from Breaking Bad, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
What's his name? Yeah, Walter White.
yeah.
That's good dude.
Oh, Bryan Cranston.
Yeah, Bryan Cranston. Yeah,
Yeah,
is that one right?
I think so. Him. I think it's
Mm.
him and Megan Mullally. I think. But
That was like Zoe something. I don't know. I'm trying to remember.
I love James Franco. It really sucks that he's not doing movies anymore. But I get it.
Mm.
Like the interview with him and Seth Rogen. That's
I
fucking
still haven't
funny.
seen that yet. Holy shit.
You should.
You
Yeah.
know why? Cause the whole like Korea thing. That's why. Like for
Oh.
like when it came out, I was excited to watch it, but then they like blackmailed it because like North Korea was like throwing away like some threats to the movie, so like they
Shit. I went to the
semi.
theater. I
Oh, like they
remember
didn't show
that
it at
one.
my theater. Like they like
Really?
completely like boom, yeah, exit out
Yeah,
in
some
Hawaii.
places didn't want to. I went and saw it. Not a lot of people were there though. I went and saw it.
Mm. But yeah, that was good. Talladega Nights. I
Talladega
think
Nights.
that's like my favorite movie with Will Ferrell and John C. Reilly together, like ever.
Yeah,
Even
yeah.
over Step Brothers, I think Talladega Nights is way funnier than Step Brothers.
It's pretty damn funny. Yeah. Step Brothers is totally quotable, but Talladega Nights is fucking
Dude,
ridiculous.
like
Some
one
people
summer,
don't like
just
them.
every day, I like watch that shit for every day. Like
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what to do with my
Talladega
hands.
Nights. Is that what you're saying? Pretty
Yeah,
good.
Talladega Nights.
Pretty good.
I love when they're
Don't know
dissing
what
the
to do with my
grandpa.
hands.
Yep.
No, for sure.
Dear Lord, baby Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not like the biggest.
You?
I'm not like the biggest Will Ferrell fan, but he has some bangers. I will admit.
He really does.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah, or what's that one with him? It's that movie where he's like in a frat, you know?
Oh,
Oh,
old school.
Old school.
Old school, yeah. You're my boy, Blue. You're my
Yeah,
boy.
there's so many iconic lines. It's ridiculous, honestly. And that was like that's
shrieking.
pure like mid 2000s like
Mhm.
Kush fucking straight line
Yes.
right there.
Yeah, those are great comedies. I'll always appreciate those.
I mean, I really liked Will Ferrell on like SNL and stuff, and yeah, like I thought his movies
Mhm.
were good, but like at the time I was like maturing in a weird way where it was like in some ways I didn't love the movies that he made, at least some of them, but some of them were just so banger. I don't know. It the iconic lines really bring him over the top.
Yeah,
Whoop! I heard a meow.
it's Hoggle. Yeah.
Also, like quickly mention The Nice Guys. Probably like one of the most underrated like comedy movies. It's with Ryan Gosling and Russell Crowe.
Shit,
Oh, I haven't seen
I
it.
need to watch it because
Dude, it is the funniest like cop movie I've seen, and it's kind of shot seriously, but it's funny as fuck.
I need to.
Mm.
Me and one of my other friends have like the biggest man crushes on Ryan Gosling.
Dude,
Oh man.
it's like one of the sides of Ryan Gosling you don't see is like where he's just making fun of himself the whole
Okay, I need
time.
to.
Like
Okay,
Oh, I
he's
love
not
him.
he's still good looking, of course, but he's not
Hmm.
confident at all.
you need
He's
to
kind of like weak and he's kind of a coward in the
wait. Yeah,
movie.
what is it called? Nice guys? What?
Nice
The
guys.
nice guys.
Okay,
The
when
nice
did that
guys.
come out?
Yeah. 2016, I
Okay,
believe.
I'll definitely look into it. Kind of reminds me of 21 Jump Street in a way.
Oh, I still
It's
haven't
so
seen
funny.
that.
Wait, you haven't seen the Jump Street movies?
No,
Holy
I
shit, you
haven't.
will
I want
crack
to.
up. Actually, I want to watch that with you. Because I think
Oh,
you're
that
gonna.
would be
I want to.
Club.
I would see you laughing a lot. I will.
I'm down.
Okay.
Movie
We
club.
could at least
Movie
Gotta
club.
do it.
put that at least down on the list. Write that down. Write that down.
Write that
Somebody
down.
write that down. You
Write
know
that-
what
write
I
that
just
down.
thought of? Hot Rod with Andy Samberg. That movie
Ooh,
is fucking funny, dude. With
I
Andy
haven't seen
Samberg.
that. I like
It's
Andy
so-
Samberg,
Oh.
although I don't know. Some of his movies seem to kind of bomb, but I'm down.
No, dude, Hot Rod is so funny. That's like
Okay.
the whole Lonely
Yeah.
Island group.
I mean, I love Lonely Island. Go ahead.
We'll stand by. I'll stand by that one. I'll stand by.
Okay.
I don't know about the other ones, but I'll stand by.
Have I
that
told? I think
Yeah.
I feel like I've told this story before, but when I was in high school, me and my friend randomly found, and this was completely like random. We found on like I think it was the network of computers, since both me and him were somewhat technologically like sound. You know, we knew what to do, so we went into like the network folders, and we found like all the Lonely Island like episodes for like their like I don't know, they're pilots, I guess. But there was like
Oh,
3 or 4 or
wow.
5. I can't remember how many there was. There was at least
Ooh.
like 1 or 2 episodes of like the pilot of it. I think it was just downloaded from some like from YouTube,
Yeah.
I guess. But like it was
That's
so
cool.
funny because then me and him put them on like little flash drives, and we just were watching them like, and we were just referencing them constantly. And I could have, that was before the internet was huge there. I think that was before YouTube, if you can believe that. So like we found these things and we found on a hard drive, and we were just referencing them all the time. And then like couple years later, like all of a sudden Andy Samberg's on SNL, and we're like,
Yeah.
what the
Damn.
fuck? We just like randomly found this like Lonely Island like pilot episode on the network at school. It might still be on the school's network. I don't even know.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, it was really weird.
Aqua is Andy's day one.
I mean, I love to claim hipster shit all the time. So
Yeah.
yep, I'm an Andy Samberg originalist.
Oh man, yeah, that's a good
Holy
movie.
shit.
I like when she's walking away and he's like, "Babe, babe, babe," God screaming at her.
You should watch it.
Yeah, you should.
I will.
All right, horror. Right, that was what we're going into next.
Is it okay? Yeah.
Oh,
give
this
me-
was this.
Yeah, go ahead.
This was fucking tough for me.
I mean, I
dude.
have
This is
a
really tough.
billion listed.
It's so tough for me.
Yeah, it's hard.
But I thought The Thing is like my favorite horror movie of all time.
Perfectly,
movie.
perfectly valid choice.
It is so fucking good. It's like it's peak Wes Craven. Sorry, that John Carpenter.
Yeah,
Almost
sure.
got that wrong.
Oh, yeah.
John Carpenter. It's like so it's so like disturbing. Like there's hardly any jump scares,
Yeah.
but the way like the thing, the creature, the way it like assimilates people, and like sometimes it's like half in transition, so it's like fucking part dog with a fucking human hand. It's like so fucking creepy to me, and like of course like the anxiety you have the whole time because you don't know who's who and things like that. It's like a perfect movie, and like special visual effects, the practical effects still hold up. Like all like their fucking like melted bubble gum, like in like silicone they use to get like the ripping effects of flesh is so good. It's all like the traditional one where you shoot all the effects in reverse, because a lot of like practical effects is like popping out, right? Like tentacles popping out. So you just film it in reverse and it still looks really good. Like
Right.
that movie.
I should rewatch it. I think I've seen it, but I mean, it's a classic, and
good.
like I can't like remember every detail. But I'm sure I think I saw it when I was pretty young. I need to rewatch that. That's awesome.
It's so good. Among Us before Among Us.
Amogus.
Right.
Actually, I think about this every time I watch it. Like I have a canon ending in my head because I don't like the ending, because like some people
Headcanon.
like threw some theories. Yeah, my head canon, because people like people ask like, oh, what's the ending? Because like it's like ambiguous. They asked John Carpenter, like, what's like the true ending? He's like, oh, one of them's infected, and like he kills the other one, and that's like kind of the end. But it's like all implied. My headcanon, they both weren't infected, but they die anyway. But they died as friends. They trusted each other in the end.
Oh, okay. Well, that's so
that's
sweet.
my headcanon.
My headcanon is that I'm the same, except that at the end they both distrusted each other the whole time, and then they died.
Yeah, but I like it. It'd just be so sad
I get
if
it.
like
I totally get it.
the alien was still alive and it was one of them, and he was just
Ooh.
waiting for the other guy to go to sleep.
I mean, sure, yeah.
Which is confirmed, but in my head, I choose to believe that they were both normal, but they just died because it was cold.
Yeah,
It's
right.
Antarctica.
That's funny. Who's next?
It's tough for me. You guys already know. Like, I grew up with horror movies. Like, I'm a huge Stephen King fan. I am like super into the Conjuring universe, Insidious, and all that.
I do like that too.
James Wan stand over there.
Yeah. Oh, and of course the Evil Dead movies. It's like,
yeah. Ooh, so good.
it's that's a really hard pick for me. But like something that like would hella give me the creeps would probably like the first time I watched the very first Conjuring was so good.
Really?
Yeah, the very first time I watched it, just because like knowing the history and watching interviews with Ed and Lorraine Warren, and they just did such a good job. Like if you watch movies the way that I watch movies, like it's pitch black, it's quiet, there's no interruptions, nobody's talking or anything like that, and I'm really watching the movie like when I'll tell you the part that really got me. Of course, like when she's alone in the dark and you hear the kid and there's clapping. That shit scared me. But when the girl is standing there and then you see her hair lift because the ghost, oh, see, I'm getting chills now. It pulls her hair. If you've ever had your fucking hair pulled, it hurts so bad. Like if you've ever been in a fight or anything like that and you've had somebody pull your hair, it hurts so bad. But to have your hair be pulled by something you can't see and you're being dragged, that's terrifying.
Oh my God.
You know?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, so that scene alone, like, really got me. I was like, oh my God. And you know, it's the ghost of a witch. And you're just like, ah! Yeah.
First of all, I do have long hair, so I know what you mean. And also, you know, when you like catch your headphones on a doorknob, that's got, it's almost like that, except like way worse and obviously more terrifying, but like at the same time, you're probably just really mad about it.
Yeah, that movie's so intense, man. And like, you know, they're sitting there in the dark and you hear the thing. Sometimes your own imagination is more terrifying than actually seeing the thing.
Right.
She keeps talking it up. You can hear it breathing, and then we finally pan to it. And you're like, fuck.
It's the closed in the darkness theory, right? Like it's always very terrifying.
I'm all scared now, getting chills. Like, you guys know. Yeah.
For you guys, it's nighttime. It's still daytime for me.
Yeah, it's dark.
See the northern lions.
I don't gotta go to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny. Like James Wan like kind of proved that he can like own the horror genre. Like, and he did that for like a few years, right, with Insidious and Conjuring, and just branching out to Annabelle and La Llorona and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean,
but I like ideas when they're fresh.
Yeah,
like Saw, when he first made Saw, I thought the first one was really good. That was like his idea. He didn't really plan to go past that, and it's really good. Conjuring 1, pretty good. Insidious 1, very good. After that, it's kind of like
the originals are usually good.
I don't feel it anymore.
I can get behind the originals. Once you start digging into the like sequels, it's like, okay, but can't we get like another like story? Like
that's when it's like it's one more popcorn for me.
Yeah.
I'm just there casually.
Like, so I get it. I'm kind of with you where it's like I like the bottom. I don't know the origination point of a lot of these, but once they get beyond like a certain amount, I'm just like, okay, these are just like cash grabs for like ooh jump scare, and it's like
they make money, dude.
No,
like Fast and the Furious movies,
and
they generate so much money.
I'm not even against it. Like if someone wants to like watch like the Conjuring Part 16, like okay, like the same. Yeah, Alyssa is what I'm saying. No, like it's like I get it because you do want that like popcorn spook fest. And it's like, and I like it, and I like, especially for like a Halloween day, like go for it, Halloween night, watch Conjuring 97, like amazing. Like I think that's a good choice, just because it is just kind of your popcorn, like, ooh, I'm scared.
Yeah, it does. It still gets me. Like
Sure.
Annabelle Comes Home. That one
I'm not-
gives me the creeps.
Yeah.
Which one?
Annabelle Comes Home.
Oh.
Yeah, where it's
I
like
didn't like that
all
movie.
the things.
You didn't
know,
like
I
it?
know we
I didn't
talked
even see
about
it.
this. You're
Yeah.
nuts.
Because like no one died. I was like, what the fuck?
It's scary though.
But yeah, but like I feel like the threat's more real when somebody dies, you know?
It
Like the
almost
family
gets us.
dog or some shit. I don't know. But the fact that
Ugh.
no one died, I was like, so no one was in danger then, right?
They were hella in danger. The goddamn devil was
The
in the house.
demon,
You
the
know?
demon that creeps up behind every time they're talking
Ugh.
with that reverse shot,
Oh.
reverse shot, and then all of a sudden
Yeah.
it changes, and
the
all of a sudden
Darth
there's a
Maul
demon
demon from
behind
Insidious.
one of them.
That thing scared
Is that
the
not
fuck
their?
out
Is
of
that
me.
not the most? Yeah, it's Insidious. Yeah, isn't that their most used
Yeah,
trope?
the Darth Maul.
Yeah, the Darth
Yeah.
Maul.
What's he called?
But, like-
Alyssa, you probably know what he's called, right? The character.
Oh,
Red
I-
face Magoo.
yeah, they just call him the red face man. I
Is
don't
it
know if they
really?
have a
Did
name for
I?
him. Yeah.
Really? Because I just made that up. Okay, great.
See, like
The
the,
man
the
with the
first
red
time,
face.
Yeah.
the first time he's like shown that character, like it's so well set up and like oh god, just to be a fucking nerd about it. Shot composition wise, it's so good because the whole like background is white, right?
Yeah.
Even like the character is wearing really light colors. The only thing that contrasts is that demon when he shows up behind
I
his
feel
shoulder,
you.
and it's
Fucking
set
and
up
it hisses.
so well. Yeah,
Gives
it's
me
set up so
chills.
well. Like it's the only thing you can focus on because it's the only thing that's not like white or pale, right? It's so
This
good.
is one of the points where I will clown on that shot, but I will also admit that
This
it was
guy.
well done.
Mhm.
Like
Oh yeah, it's very typical. It's very
It's
typical
what the
horror.
critics
But
I'm a
did
little
here.
clowny on it just
It's
because
done well.
it's so it's done well. It's just it's hard to explain what that is. It's a little cheesy, but it's also done well. Like it treads like a really fine line, and I do respect it. I will give you that.
no, I think that like that's just like how James Wan does it, right? A
Yeah.
lot of his stuff is very like you can kind of see it coming from a mile away.
Like jump scary.
But I think he
thing.
I think he does it well enough where people are like okay with it. Like people like it.
I'm not gonna hate on it. I'm far beyond that. I think it definitely serves a purpose, especially with your like date night like scary movie. Like it's really he
Ooh,
does a
hold on
good
to me.
job.
So scary.
Alyssa with Brandon having a
Very
scary little night.
Yeah, I don't get scared.
Oh
No,
yeah,
I
what's
get
that?
creeped out.
What's that behind you?
Yeah. Oh God. Oh God. No, I get creeped out for sure, but like I'm not like I can't sleep. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think I think The Grudge was the last movie, but then that's because I saw that when I was 8 years old,
Oh.
which I should
Movie
not have watched it. That
Yeah.
shit fucked me up. Like for like a while, it fucked me up.
Can I tell you what fucked me up? And I remember I
Oh, yeah?
mentioned this to you guys when we were in Vegas, and I kind of fucked it up because Alyssa had to correct me. I do think. Well, first of all, okay, this isn't the movie that scared me that much, but I think The Exorcist is scary, for sure.
Yes,
But
it is. Yeah,
I did
it is.
confuse it one time when I was with you. Poltergeist fucked me up when I was a kid.
Yeah,
Uh,
it fucked you up
I
too,
think I
man.
watched it when I was at my cousin's house, and they're a little bit older than me, and like I was hiding behind the couch, and Poltergeist fucked me up, especially when that. And I think I told you guys this when that guy starts tearing his face off.
Yeah.
But but like, in retrospect, I think it's metal as hell. And like
it's a new album art.
yeah,
for, like, Metal
for
Aquas or
sure.
something.
Yeah, from
Yeah.
like exactly. Also, when they fell into a pool, underground pool with bodies in it, I had dreams about that when I was a
Well,
kid.
you probably already know the trivia why it's so creepy, right?
Well, wait. Oh, because it's an Indian burial ground.
Oh, no, because
Well.
I mean,
when
not really.
when they shot that scene, the props for the skeletons were way too expensive. So Steven actually had those are real bodies. Those are real skeletons that
that's-
she was swimming with.
Subconsciously, I knew that.
Bro,
Bro, I had dreams, and like this is this is actually never something I've not really spoken much. It's not a big deal, but it's like when I had a dream about that shit, I smelled in my brain like a certain smell, and it's not a rotting smell, but like in my mind, I just imagined what something like that might have smelled like, and it for whatever reason, it was the most terrifying thing and especially if you're in addition to swimming around with like skeletons, like what an absolutely horrifying thing. But like in retrospect, I think it's kind of cool. Like anyway, all I'm saying is that Poltergeist fucked me up in many ways, and I kind of respect it for it.
You know, it's funny. I'm kind of more creeped out by Poltergeist 2 than I am 1.
I mean,
isn't that weird?
It is.
Because
I didn't
because it deals with like stuff we talk about, like the cult stuff, right?
Oh,
and like
okay.
very like religious fanatics and stuff like that. I don't know why that kind of creeps me out more.
Yeah, and he's singing, "God is it."
That's fair enough.
Yeah.
I think for me, it's just like the mystery of like an Indian battleground, and then it's just like what, you know, you don't know anything about it, and all of a sudden you're getting like attacked by spirits, and it's like, oh fuck, like, and you don't. Maybe it's my white guilt. I just don't. It's just like, it's so scary to me. It's like, what do they want from us? Like tearing off my face and like swimming with bodies in a pool. Like I am freaking out. Like if something wants to like appear to me in front of me in a dark room, that's horrifying. But that's not the same to me as like actually like imagining like tearing my face off, or like actually being in a pool of like rotting bodies. Like there is like a difference, like when something starts physically like doing stuff like that. Like I remember freaking out. I don't know. I will admit that like, you ever have that feeling, just basically like you guys were saying earlier, when you're like watching a movie and it actually psychologically gets you, and it's like sometimes that almost feels good. I almost feel like that happened to me when I was a kid. I was terrified, but like at the same time I'm glad I watched it.
Yeah. But it takes a while. Like I think it took me a long while for me to appreciate The Grudge. Like it's not as good as the Japanese version, but like the American version, like it took me a long time. Like how well it's shot, like the story and things but it's like so fucking creeped out. It creeped me out so much,
it's that
dude.
Noise, dude. Ugh.
Yeah, the noise, and like every time I saw a shadow, I thought like hair was definitely gonna come out and like kill me. Like
fucking tease me. Like she would stand in the hall and just do that.
Oh right.
All the time, and I'm like, stop.
Ooh, the timing on it was
I know,
good.
God damn it.
That's good.
Dude, like now I can imagine like the pale hand over your face, Alyssa. And, like,
I imagine it.
I'm
I'm seeing it right now. I actually see that. I see that pale hand next to her face right now.
My ring light won't turn on.
Why are you red all of a sudden? What the hell? This is actually scary.
I know, right? God.
Also, quick shout out to Steven Spielberg. Whoever it says like is a great director. He's a fucking great director. He directed that and pocket directed Star Wars at the same time.
Damn. Oh right, you're right. Yeah.
That's
okay.
crazy.
Yeah.
Fuck. That is
like
that
he-
is-
like-
no. He's God. And yeah. Well, that reminds me. You were talking about The Grudge. I also put on The Ring on my list too.
The Ring, yes.
Only because again I was very young and it did stick with me. I'm not gonna like. I don't need to. I don't think I feel like I am in the position to like espouse everything about it. But I will say The Ring was similarly pretty terrifying.
Well done.
Yeah. Like I love the concept too of like the 7 days and the tape and all that. I like that like it's kind of like an allegory for STDs actually, that you can just spread this thing to people and it kind of destroys their lives over time.
Is that not?
Yeah.
Isn't that not to keep going with this, but It Follows is kind of it follows.
Yeah,
It
that
follows
is an
as an
allegory,
STD
yeah,
kind of thing.
Great horror movie too. Is that on your list?
Yeah, it is. I did write it down. I love It Follows.
Great movie too. Yeah, It Follows is very good.
I kind of went a little crazy because I kind of read a list of horror movies and then I start saying like, oh yeah, that one I really like connected with, because it really is. I am a big horror movie fan. Like, I mean, I like unsettling movies, I guess I should say.
It's good. I feel like that's like our first like movie club thing we do. Is a horror movie first.
Sure, yeah. Any of
Absolutely.
these. Oh, and one other thing, I'm gonna hold up something to the camera. Nobody else can see this in the podcast, but you know
For
that
those watching.
Oh yeah.
The Shining is a great one. Actually, I was watching I don't even love this YouTuber, but I'm sure you know Meat Canyon, right? And
Oh yeah.
and he has like he has a thing. He has like a commentary channel called what is it called? Daddy Meat or something? I can't remember. Anyway, he
Papa Meat.
Yeah, Papa Meat. Yeah, I guess it is. And behind him, you can see on his set, kind of like how I have in a lot of ways. But he has a wallpaper that is that. That is the Shining movie. I like The Shining. Like I love Stephen King and I love Stanley Kubrick. So like the like meeting of those two is like amazing. I don't know. You can't like just as if you are into film, if you're listening to this and you're just getting into film, you need to. I mean, I know Kubrick gets maybe too much praise, but like I don't know, like he like. Those movies are worth studying, dude.
They really are. It's so well done,
going on.
But poor Shelley Duvall.
Oh, I mean, of course.
Yeah, it's not great.
No, of course.
It's definitely not great.
I mean, I think she just had mental problems all the time, but like, yeah, she's not the greatest situation.
Yeah, not getting yelled at like
right.
Well,
they kind of
every day is not great for your mental health.
I mean, right. I hope that didn't break her because was she like psychologically like abused during the filming? I don't.
Yes.
I mean, that probably didn't help.
He tortured her.
It did. It made for a good movie, but it was shitty.
I mean,
yeah, the way he did it.
Yeah, I mean, just filmmaking wise, like I mean, I don't know all the details, but I have heard that she was kind of it wasn't the greatest environment, but like I don't know, I guess I don't really know the details. I do love Jack, so
yeah. He was high actually during most of that.
Yeah, he
was
like
too.
It doesn't surprise me.
Bumping lines. He was bumping lines.
He was in his own world. He even said that Shelley was treated differently, and he felt bad for her.
I think he was trying to
Did he say anything?
I think he was
high off cocaine.
I think he was trying to get into Stephen King's mind because that guy was off his rocker when he. I think when he wrote Cujo. Oh my God, he was.
That movie's bananas.
I mean, same thing for It.
Yeah, I mean,
we're gonna be like on the horror movie for a lot of that, but same for It.
Stephen King up until like the
there.
late '80s. Stephen King up until the late '80s was high 24/7 for sure on cocaine.
For sure. For sure.
Yeah.
And thank God for that.
And until he got hit by that van, and then I think he stopped.
Well, he probably should have asked his wife how to end stories because he wasn't good at that back then.
He wasn't. You know what?
I
genuinely think since he integrated that into his into the Dark Tower series. His accident with the van, and I think that really did change him. It's actually really fascinating if you kind of read his works about it. But yeah, I do recommend the Dark Tower series. I read that when I was a kid, and it's amazing. There is a movie that was made. I never watched it because it sounded terrible.
It was terrible.
Okay, great, perfect. But definitely recommend watching or reading the Dark Tower series. It's awesome. I think there was
stomach's growling. I really hope this doesn't end up on the thing.
Oh, I definitely heard it. If
I'll get it. A quick shout out to It 2016. I fucking love that movie.
Yeah, the modern one.
It's still like one of the modern one. It's still like one of the perfect horror movies for me. Like in general, like it's probably like top 5 honestly horror movies of all time. But yeah, like I thought I wasn't gonna like it too because I actually liked the made for TV movie that they had back in the day. I actually really liked it because Tim Curry's performance as Pennywise is fucking.
Oh my God, Tim Curry,
so
it
good.
It scarred me for life.
Yeah, Skarsgård, good. I liked his it,
yeah.
but Tim Curry, holy shit, dude! I still think about that. Dude.
Another
another thing that scarred me. Yeah, actually, another thing about it, like. Oh, that fucking clown. That's why I hated clowns for like the longest time.
I still do. It's because of that. My uncle, he showed it to me so young. It terrified me, but I still love the film. It's so well done, but that fucking clown in the teeth.
Dude.
I never got
like Tim Curry's ability to just make dead eyes at people, like, and like there's a lot of like in the movie like they'd always like make him stare right into the camera. Like his ability to just go dead eye like instantly is like
you're right.
Imagine
so good.
watching that as a little kid, right? And then like loving him as, a pirate in a Muppet Treasure Island, and like my uncle
Or
being
Rocky
like,
Horror
"That's-"
Picture.
Yeah, and falling in love with him as a transvestite. Like my uncle was like, "That's who that is,"
Oh.
and I was like, "No," and I just
His legs
Tim
look good
Curry
in
in
that
the
movie.
70s, fuck, he could get it for sure. I'm not ready to lose him. Oh my god.
Dude, I mean,
He's
he's been
getting
in bad
old.
shape, but
I
he's
know.
still rocking. Like, I don't know, maybe he's
He's still
okay. I
rocking.
mean, for the most part.
Oh
Ugh.
man, like you can kind of tell too. Like I was big into Criminal Minds, and he played like one of the main villains in one
He
season.
did so
And it was just kind of him just sitting down all the time though.
Yeah.
But he just rocked the performance from a chair the
How
whole
many,
time.
how
and
many
it was
strokes did
great.
he have? I can't remember now.
A lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Poor guy. And I think what about it is like, or about him is like he never would say if he was straight or gay or anything. Like he never had
yeah.
like a partner. He never had kids, and he's just so fucking.
It's our
hot. Like,
non-binary monarch.
yes. Yeah, I love him.
Him as Satan. Yeah.
Oh, for
Him
sure.
as Satan. Even the voice of the machine in Fern Gully when he sings
Oh, yeah, he
his
was.
pollution. I'm like,
Such a good voice.
So good.
yeah.
All right, before we talk about Tim Curry for like.
Sorry guys, I'm getting hot.
What was it? Sci-fi.
Oh, come on, I know these.
Are you doing sci-fi?
Mm-hmm.
Oh well,
I got
don't know
one
if that would-
loaded, and you guys are gonna love it.
okay, you go ahead.
Yeah.
Fifth Element.
Oh.
I've never
Perfect.
seen it.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
so
I need
good.
to.
It's so
Boom,
good.
put it on the movie
Oh.
club.
Yeah.
Put it on the
Put
fucking
it,
movie
put it on
club.
the
Movie
list.
club.
Write
I
down,
need
write
to
down,
see
write
it.
down.
We actually like bullied Dankstorm into watching that
Really?
movie because
Because
she
Chris
hadn't
Tucker's
watched
in
it
it,
either.
right?
Chris Tucker's in it.
Chris
Bruce
Tucker-
Willis,
Bruce Willis,
young Mila Jovovich,
I
fucking
had-
Gary Oldman's in that fucking movie.
Oh,
Holy
yeah. Oh,
shit, dude,
Gary
that's,
Oldman's.
like, so
and
star-
that's the. Oh, by the way, uh, this isn't that big. The main character and the main villain never interact.
Really?
Yeah, they don't. Oh my god.
Oh, I can't wait to
it's
watch
brilliantly
it.
written.
But-
It's brilliantly
But
written.
like just like the other movies, Alyssa, so much quotable moments, so much
Oh.
memorable things. It's just so much fun to
I
just
can't
like
even
watch the movie.
remember. It's time to. I can't even remember
I've
what
seen
he says.
clips because it's a younger Chris Tucker, right?
Yeah, all of them, all of them.
Yeah, they're all
Oh
young.
my
That's
God.
all of
Oh,
them.
it's perfect.
Like even Gary Oldman looks
Dude,
young.
he does. Oh, he plays it brilliantly.
It's
Gary
crazy to
Oldman
think
might,
about.
that might be one of the best. You're. By the way, this is a great choice. Yeah. Yeah. Gary Oldman plays it so good. You need to
Oh,
watch
my
it. Oh
goodness.
my god.
Yeah, I've seen clips of
Holy
it because,
crap.
oh my god, I have a huge
And-
crush on Chris Tucker. Like, when I first saw him as Smokey in Friday, I was like,
Oh, you would like him. I wish he did
Yeah.
more.
Dude.
I feel he was way ahead of his time.
He
In
was.
today's world, he would be getting acting jobs every fucking month, dude. Like, I
yeah,
don't know.
Rush
Yeah.
Hour.
Yeah, I mean, he
Oh.
did
Rush-
great. By the way, he did good
Put
for
that
what
on
he
the
had.
comedy fucking list.
Yeah,
dude.
yeah,
One
yeah.
and two, sometimes three.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
sometimes.
right. Yeah, and what's her name? Mila. Wait, what's the girl's name?
Mila Jovovich.
Yeah. Mila Jovovich. Man, she looks so good in that movie. Oh, and she honestly, she
Got
plays good,
orange hair.
and she plays really good for someone who doesn't know how to speak any language.
Yeah, well, like
Isn't
that,
she,
that
like,
was also
from
like
Our
That was a-
time,
that
or
was a
she's
perfect
from like a
time.
time even before us. What?
yeah. Oh, that was a perfect time for her too because she just immigrated to America,
Oh, yeah,
so she still
perfect.
had like an accident.
Yeah, yeah.
So it like kind of worked out for her.
Multi-pass.
to get casted in that multi-pass. Oh my god, it's so good. Listen to this, like,
I
I
can't
don't want
wait
to
to watch
spoil
it.
it now.
Right.
There's like a sick musical performance,
the
and it syncs
musical
up with the
perform-
action.
Oh my god, the
Holy
opera.
fuck.
Speaking of opera, as I foreshadowed earlier intentionally, oh, so good. So good.
Oh my god, I can't believe I didn't even add this to the horror list. Silence of the Lambs.
Right.
Boom,
We
boom.
saw it.
Throw it
Yeah.
down
Well,
there.
yeah.
Holy shit.
If you want, sorry, I think we should backtrack to. Well, sorry, I also have. What was it? Oh, I wanted to mention at least one thing. Oh wait. I was gonna say The Others, for horror.
Oh,
The
If
Others.
you, if you hadn't seen
yeah.
that, there's other ones, but man, I just wanted to
Mhm.
mention that one because.
that's a great
Oh,
movie.
I have a small funny story about that. So
Okay.
I went to watch The Others again. Way too young to watch The Others.
Of course.
But my mom wanted to go see it, and man, it scared me. It was super creepy. And then it's funny because when the twist came at the end,
Mhm.
right? All right, right. Like, okay, should I spoil it now? But
Yeah.
basically, like the Sixth Sense twist.
Yeah,
right? Like,
yeah, it's a
that
Sixth
the whole
Sense twist.
time
That's a
they
good
were
way to put it.
they
Yeah.
were the ghost haunting the house.
Mhm.
Anyway, right when that twist happened, like a blackout went on the theater. Like
Oh
the
shit!
whole theater went dark.
Oh
But then like
God.
it like the power research back on. I wasn't scared actually. Funny
You're like,
enough,
what?
because
What's going
like because the movie was kind of toning down at that point, and I was
on?
like less scared. But anyway, the power went back on, but like the projector was kind of fucked up. So like the whole like last 10 minutes of the movie, I just watched like I just it was a podcast. I only could hear the audio and I couldn't see anything.
That's so funny.
So I was confused, and my mom had to explain to me like what kind of happened and like like how the characters deal.
That's so
Bring
funny.
you to
like-
reality.
Yeah, because I was like, what the fuck is
What's
going on?
happening? I don't get
That's
it.
actually
Wait,
really
so like
good.
so she's dead? Yeah.
That's so funny. I'm glad I brought that up. That's actually a really good story.
It's funny.
Yeah, I podcasted the last 10 minutes of that movie.
That's so good.
Hmm.
I don't mean to keep haranguing about it, but there was a couple more that I want. Okay, I just wanted to mention Record or REC Record. That's a
Oh,
that's a
yeah,
Spanish
yeah,
film.
yeah.
I just thought that was
Yeah,
funny.
yeah. That later became American Quarantine, right?
Which I never watched because I love
In America.
Record.
I never
yeah.
watched it
It's just
either.
funny because
Spanish version, really
yeah,
good.
yeah. It's just funny because I eventually went to Spain. Not that.
Oh, wait, yeah. Alyssa can't watch it because it's shaky cam.
Yep. Too bad.
Nah.
And
Rip.
oh, god damn it! This okay. It Follows was good.
It follows,
I
yeah.
haven't seen
Really
that.
good.
Okay, yeah. Not that I have a
I'll
whole
watch
lot to
Yeah,
say about
great.
it. Again, I'm kind of I'm just reading everything I put down. And one more. I think this is the last one. I just want to make sure. The one last one I wanted to mention was Let the Right One In.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah.
Because I remember
Wait.
watching
I've
that when I
watched
was like
it.
literally like super young, and I liked it a lot. Vampire
Mhm.
film.
Okay.
I'm not the biggest fan of vampire stuff, but I do like. I mean
I blame Twilight for that.
because I have
There
a
were some sick
Yeah,
ass
that might
vampire
be
movies
it.
before then with Lost Boys
I-
and the
that's what-
vampires
my
and
friend keep-
Dracula 2000
I-
shit like that.
I need to watch The Lost Boys.
Oh my god, you guys are
I mean, I know I have friends that
Write
want
that
me to
shit
watch
down.
it, and like I should watch it. I think it would be good, but yeah, but
You got to see Shadow of the Vampire. That's a good one.
okay. I mean, speaking of what we do in the shadows.
Yeah.
Yeah, comedy.
Yeah. It's a good
Yes.
combination. Anyway, I think that's all I wanted to say. I'm
Alright.
glad I brought up the others, but anyway, we can go to sci-fi. I just have to think about it. But yeah, sorry. What? And you can continue with what you were talking about with sci-fi. We just brought up horror again, so I thought I just list off a couple
See, we
more I
always
had, but
slide
that's all I have.
back.
What about you, Alyssa? Sci-fi?
Oh, fuck, why can't I think of what it's called? I think it's a Stephen King movie. Fuck. I'm trying to think of what it is. Oh no, I'm sorry. In my head, I was thinking of something else. I'm thinking of
Google it.
Creep Show, but that's
Creep
more
Show?
horror.
Yeah.
It's like horror
That's-
comedy, yeah.
That's a horror.
Yeah. Yeah, I kept thinking about that because there's like a sci-fi one where the guy he picks up the meteorite and the
Oh,
goo
yeah.
gets on him and
Yeah.
he grows grass. Yeah.
Stephen King played that role.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, he was the actor. He was the guy.
Yeah.
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 It's
I mean,
funny
it's
now
kinda
that-
sci-fi.
Yeah, it's pretty sci-fi.
Mhm.
Asteroid. That's like the Blob, right? That's like
Blob?
that's like the story to the Blob, right?
Yeah.
Good sci-fi movie that one too.
Mhm.
God, sci-fi. Would like Aliens
Uh,
versus Predators work?
Of course.
Sure. Alien
Okay.
vs Predator, Interstellar, The Martian,
I guess I brought up Planet of the Apes earlier.
Planet of the Apes. Pretty sci-fi.
Oh my God, the
Right,
Blade
yeah.
Runners. I love cyberpunk.
Blade Runner. Early.
I mean, if we're talking sci-fi, I could go on forever. Matrix, obviously. Back to the Future.
Back to the Future
love
for
it, guy.
sure.
Good.
That's a great one.
Contact. I really no. Contact's good. Wait, what was the other one? What was the one recently? I can't remember. That's okay though.
Shout out to fucking still I guess it's kind of like cosmic horror, but also sci-fi. Shout out to Annihilation. It's
Yeah.
probably one of one of my favorite sci-fi movies of all time.
Yeah, that's up there. I mean, you got your.
It's with Natalie Portman in it. Nico the Shimmer.
I
Have you-
did
have you
watch
watched
it. I've seen it.
We're putting in there.
seen
What do you have for
Annihilation.
Alyssa?
There were some creepy parts of that. It's almost like a psychological horror sci-fi.
Yeah.
Sci-fi.
Yeah, I just
Yeah,
googled. There's
freaking,
so many. Oh my god.
Event Horizon.
Yeah,
That's like
I've
the
seen it.
precursor.
I've seen it.
That's the precursor to Dead Space, the video game.
Yeah, I saw
Shit.
District 9 in theaters and I really liked it.
District 9.
And-
yeah,
Does Wally count?
Yeah, well, yeah, we mentioned that earlier. Hell yeah.
Sci-fi. I
It's,
feel like there's
yeah.
more. I feel like there's more. I know I've seen some where they're like on spaceships, but it always goes back to horror.
Yeah,
The horror
I'm
movies.
trying to think. Oh yeah, I know what you mean.
Space horror is pretty good, but I you can throw it into sci-fi. The whole premise
Oh.
is it being about in space.
Yeah, I mean you could just
Independence Day.
Yeah,
Independence Day, fucking yeah.
Yeah.
Now that's why I call it Close Encounter.
I mean, and
Fucking
we
it
don't
was
even
fucking
have to.
cool in that
We don't
movie.
even have to fucking mention the Star Wars movies, obviously.
I like original trilogy, but they're not my
I
favorite.
mean, yeah,
sci-fi
like I
movies.
say, I like it as a like universe, right? But not every movie
Mhm.
hits like super good. Oh my god, like
Mhm.
E.T. Of course.
Although
Sorry, go ahead.
I
E.T.
thought of one.
Go ahead.
Oh,
Ooh.
E.T. is a good one. I thought of
Good one.
one, and it's still kind of leaning towards horror, but it's supposed
Mm.
to be like a documentary. The Fourth Kind.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That that was lucky because I feel like a year if I saw that movie like a year before it would have fucked me up, but like I was kind of maturing in that time.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm still like if I ever had a dream of being abducted, I'd still fucking freak the fuck out. I feel like.
Yeah. God, what's
But
that?
yeah, Fourth Kind. Mila Jovovich again,
Again.
actually for Fourth Kind.
What's that other one? Where it's about aliens too. And the kid, the aliens are trying to abduct the kid. Oh, what is that one?
Super 8.
No, that is a great one though.
Good one too.
It's like this family and their son. The aliens keep trying to abduct the son, and they have all these like signs. He's got like
Oh,
Signs.
Science. But
it's
M. Night Shyamalan.
signs. It's
not Signs?
Like, no,
Fire in the Sky. I'm trying to think of
Close
alien
Encounters,
abduction movies.
it's a fire
Close
in the
and
sky,
Go.
something like that. God, what is it?
Nope. That's also kind
Nope's
of
a
an
great
abduction
one.
movie.
I have to find it. I'll have to Google it.
Well, you can't go wrong with 2001. That's classic. That's probably one of the earliest examples you could ever do.
Oh gosh,
I mean,
God,
I
that movie's
love
fucking
2001.
beautiful.
Holy
It's
shit.
gorgeous that movie.
Alien, yeah, the Blade Runners, all the Blade Runners are great. Of course, the
All the Blade
Matrix.
Runners.
You can't even talk
Dude,
about.
fucking my boy Denis Villeneuve making fucking Blade Runner 2049 and both Dunes.
and
He's
s-
fucking
And
destroying
speaking
it,
of Ryan
dude.
Gosling,
Yup. And Ana de Amaris, did I say her name right?
maybe.
As the AI girl
Oh,
in Blade Runner.
oh yeah. Oh god, me and my friend were thirsting over that. Like, I don't know. I mean,
Still do.
we
but
were. Yeah, I mean,
I
of
still
course.
do.
Yeah. What's her? Yeah, but yeah, she's perfect in that role. I need to rewatch 2049.
Dude, I bought a projector from Amazon and it finally came in, dude. I can't wait to watch
Ooh.
fucking movies on that shit.
Dude, I like I say, I bought like a stand. Like, I mean, not that it has any comparison to having the projector, but like it is useful to have like a stand for that. And yeah, like honestly, I definitely see myself at one point buying like a projector to just put on a wall. That would
Found
be
it.
so good. Yeah, what is it?
What's it called?
Dark Skies.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. And
Oh fuck! I feel like I can ramble about movies because I just
Oh.
thought about, like you said, Dark Skies. I thought about Darkness Falls, that horror movie with the Tooth
Ooh.
Fairy.
Right.
That was a good one too.
Dark Skies. Yeah. Wait, I want to make sure. Did I watch that? Because you know what?
Fire in the Sky is good too.
Fire in the Sky's good. It's
Mhm.
creepy.
Yeah.
What's
That's like the I feel like that was a good precursor for like good body horror.
Mm-hmm.
What's the one with God damn it pretty recent one that sounds kind of like that. I could probably find it.
We got to wrap soon too, guys.
Well, yeah, for
Oh,
sure.
okay.
We'll get there. Oh yeah.
Final
They
thoughts. final
live.
thoughts.
They live.
The
They
Labyrinth
live
is one of my favorite
re-
movies.
Mhm.
They live is so good. Dude, I like there's been a lot of good fight choreography movies in the past, but just Roddy Piper and what's it called, Keith just fucking brawling it out in in the alleyway is still one of the best fucking fight scenes.
Oh man.
Just them punching each other out because he doesn't want to see like the the fucking like the aliens around.
Right.
Yeah.
They
So what's our
live. That's a
movie
good-
club list that we need to watch
Well,
together?
now I forgot.
Movie club list so far. We have 21 Jump Street. We have Fifth Element, Lost Boys, Annihilation. Yeah, and then I just added It because I wanted to
Okay.
watch it again.
Yeah.
Chapter 1, It, 2016.
So good.
Dark City. I remember that. That one's really good.
Which one are you looking for?
Jennifer Connelly.
God, I can't remember what. It's not too long ago. Like within the last 10 years, it was really good. Really attractive female lead. What's her? Was it Amy Adams? Shit, now I can't remember. Oh, Arrival. It was Arrival. Yeah, Arrival.
Oh.
Arrival.
Yeah, super good.
Okay.
Good fucking me.
I love.
Fucking Denis Villeneuve again. Sorry, I love that guy. I love that director.
Yeah,
He's so
yeah.
good.
No, I loved Arrival. Yeah, Amy Adams. I was right, at least. I love her, by the way. She's such a mommy. Of course, Dune,
God, that
of
movie was
course.
Dude.
Yeah, okay.
It's
I just
okay.
wanted
Oh
to
yeah,
say
I'm
Arrival.
gonna put that on.
Yeah.
Whenever that comes out to streaming, we gotta watch
I've been meaning.
Dune.
I'm down.
I was gonna go to the theater to watch Dune too, and I never quite did. I think it might be out. I
Dude,
know it got
I'm
extended.
gonna try to do it. Yeah, I'm gonna try to see it one last time.
Yeah.
before it
Oh,
leaves
okay. Maybe
theaters.
I still can.
Don't pay $60.
Well.
Oh no, I'm not gonna see it IMAX again.
yeah.
But
Okay.
Yeah. Right.
dude, the reason why I saw it because I knew which scenes were gonna like fucking pop off, like when the fucking worms of Arrakis are up and the whole fucking theater's shaking. It's like
Oh my god.
when they're fucking popping out of this end. I was like, yeah, that's what I paid fucking like half my paycheck for this
Oh,
fucking moment
yeah.
right now.
That's crazy.
Love it.
Any other final thoughts?
I don't
Can I just like run through the stuff I didn't wanna, because it was too much for time.
run through
Yeah.
your movies, bro.
Animation, Into the Spider-Verse, fucking great movie.
Okay. Yeah.
Action movies, Aliens, fucking James Cameron, fucking peak. And
Mhm.
what's it called? Sigourney Weaver as Ripley, fucking the
Mhm.
baddest woman alive, dude.
Awesome.
Badass.
Like I want to say, like whenever like the list comes out, like of like strong female characters in cinema, like you always see like Xena Warrior and stuff like that, but like guarantee you'll see like Sarah Connor and Helena
Mhm.
Ripley in those
Mhm.
lists.
Mhm.
So honestly, great ones. Sci-fi, The Martian. I like seeing Matt Damon survive on Mars.
Oh.
It's like comforting to
Oh.
me. It's like
Yeah.
it's like a comfy sci-fi movie for me.
Let me get.
Yeah.
Can I?
'Cause,
Oh, go ahead.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Okay, no, I need a quick tangent because Matt Damon. Wait, is it Matt? No, it's Ryan Gosling once again. Thank you, Ryan. He's connected to a project doing an adaptation for a movie, I believe, based on a book called Project Hail Mary, which is written by the same guy as The Martian.
Ooh,
And
okay, cool.
I listened to the audiobook.
Book club.
No, I listened to the audiobook. And I mean, I'm not saying you have to listen to the audiobook. You can read the book, but the audiobook is especially great. I could even upload it maybe totally legally. For you guys, it is such a good audiobook. And it's because of the story that it makes it such a good audiobook. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is if anybody's listening, read or listen to Project Hail Mary, or wait until the movie comes out with Ryan Gosling. It's a
Okay.
fantastic book.
Okay.
Just saying, it reminded me when you said The Martian, which is also fantastic.
I love it. It's a comfy movie for me.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
Any final like let's get him out of the way. I wanted to mention this movie,
I
but,
kinda
but I
already
forgot.
did because I went a little crazy with the
Fantasy.
horror.
There you go. Fantasy. Lord of the Rings for me.
Oh
but
wow, yeah,
Labyrinth also
fantasy.
good.
Yeah. Lord of the Rings. It's pretty good. There's some good fantasy. We didn't get into that, but maybe some other time we
Yeah.
could do our favorite fantasy movies. I can't think of any right
No,
now.
we can-
Twilight,
we can literally have like movie discussion
Right,
part 2.
we
Honestly,
really
and
could.
it'd be the whole
Oh.
podcast.
We really could.
For sure. And then I wanted to add one of my favorite comedies. It's an old movie. You guys have never heard of it. It's a Don Knotts movie called Private Eyes.
Private
Never.
Private
Yeah.
Eyes.
You wouldn't have. The Private Eyes, with Don Knotts. It's an old movie.
Don
I grew up
Knotts.
watching stuff with my
Barney?
grandma, so it's like they're two detectives, and it's just so funny. Like they go to investigate a murder at a mansion. It's just every character they run into is hilarious. It's
Okay.
like old shticky humor, but I love that. And two movies I didn't mention because we didn't get into that genre, but Fried Green Tomatoes is a very sad, very good movie, and a funny, like supposedly scary movie, Idle Hands with
Oh
Seth
my
Green.
god, that's so funny. I remember watching that when I was a kid. It's so good.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
that actually kind of reminds me. Oh, well, I just mentioned it. Airplane. I mean, if you're going comedy movies.
Yeah.
Oh,
God,
yeah.
Airplane.
Yeah.
Airplane 2
Yeah,
is
for
basically
sure.
just as good. So.
But yeah, we'll have to have a part 2 with other
Oh,
genres.
for sure.
that we
Yeah,
didn't
I
even
mean, this
think
is
of.
totally. Yeah, this is a good idea to just kind of come back
Yeah,
and
good
talk
job.
about some movies because I mean, we talked about some other things too. But yeah, this is a good thing to get into, and also like you say, if we do want to do like a kind of a movie club thing, that'd be pretty much perfect.
Yes.
Really,
Man.
we all watch it and then we all come back with our thoughts.
Hell yeah.
Or we all watch together. Who knows?
Yeah, I
If
wanna
we can
watch
get, if we can
together.
get
Well,
this,
yeah, we
we
can
can
do
get the
that too.
scheduling to go
It depends.
correctly. I mean,
Yeah, it might take a little much to do that. Like honestly, I mean, I'm not saying that that's his best or worst way to do it, but I'm just saying like if we all watch it and come back and like pretty much fresh off it, start talking about it, that's pretty good. Like that could produce a lot of good conversation, you know what I mean, without all the technical syncing up. So like I mean, I'm not again, we can do both. I'm just saying like don't stress about like having to do a commentary on it. We could definitely do like a commentary thing
Yeah.
sometime too.
I'd have to figure that out.
Right, it
but
would take a
yeah.
little thinking. So like in the meantime, like, you know, if we just all watch a movie and talk about it, that's not such a
Yeah.
bad like middle ground.
I want to watch one together too. There used to be an app that me and the fellas used to do because we're all in different time zones where we could watch the movie together. Someone would have control of it.
I mean,
like to pause it and stuff. We
basically
could all hear
Yeah.
it.
Discord can basically do that.
Yeah. I know what I were talking about. Rabbit. It went down.
Yeah, Rabbit's down.
It went
Yeah.
down.
Maybe we can find something.
But yeah, Discord works. Discord
Okay.
will work.
Oh yeah, duh.
It's
okay.
just syncing audio. That's gonna be interesting.
Yeah,
Because we all
I
have to
think
be at the same time,
it's-
and it has to be like at a point where everyone can also follow.
yeah.
Okay.
But I'm down for movie club.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, we can figure it out, honestly.
Okay.
Cool.
That
All
All
sounds
right, hit
good.
the outro.
Should we wrap it up? Well, outro it
Yeah.
up. Hey, everybody. Thank you so much for listening. Forget we said that. My name is Relytan, Relytan. I might stream sometime.
I'm Alyssa Riot. I'm hopefully going to start streaming this summer, so
Ooh.
stay tuned.
All right, and I'm Legion Lion. Computer's back, which means I'm back on streaming.
Boom.
So catch me. Well, schedule's kind of weird right now because I'm just seeing what works right now. But Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, guys,
Bye.
for listening.
Thank you for
Goodbye.
listening.
Bye.